recording. Well, now we're recording.
Oh my God.
Now
Yo,
we're recording.
Thomas, bro. Yo, you know when Thomas gonna start recording? When he just stares into the screen, bro? Because he wants you to say something stupid, then he hit record, bro. You think he's slick.
We was doing good. As soon as we said something, record it.
Yeah.
Look, I gotta catch it, nigga.
Yeah, we all gonna be like...
I'm on to you.
We all gonna be like adults right now.
Ain't no problem.
Watch our language.
Wait, so you want to finish saying what you were saying? Because we could probably just touch on that on the pod right quick.
Definitely touch on that because that'd be great.
Yeah, touch on it. Yeah.
Before we get into our intros.
Before, welcome world. You know what I mean? I was just talking about
Fuck that. Go ahead.
Would y'all marry a girl who can't cook? You know what I mean? Is that
Absolutely not.
You know, can I get first go at this? Let me take a stab at this. First off, ladies, I got a mic now, so you can really hear the bass in my voice.
Sicko.
All right. You see, I said ladies.
Very good.
So, yes, I would like for them to know how to cook, but they have to. If they don't know how to cook, they have to be receptive to learning how to cook. I will help cook as well. I am not I am not Mr. Misogynistic that I'm gonna be on some shit like I need my woman to cook, clean, and do all this stuff. I'm not a baby. I could do shit for myself. But like, you know, we need to be able to take turns. I can't be trying to cook. We can't be ordering takeout all the time. I will die by 50 if we're taking Chinese food every time because
that's a fact.
High cholesterol and all that. So yeah, we gotta learn how to cook, especially if you have kids and shit like that. You gotta cook.
That's true.
It's better to eat food from home than outside. Even though I know we all love to eat outside, especially since we're quarantined and we can't eat outside as much as we used to. But yeah, eating food from home is way better than outside.
I agree with you. I say I would still marry a girl if she couldn't cook, but minimum I would say 5 dishes.
Yeah, have some go-tos.
If you could have 5 go-tos, and then you could just remix it the next week, and you could add a little something, take something out just to flip it, and do all that, I'm cool with that. And of course, vice versa, I would do the same thing too. You know what I mean?
Sidebar: I have a story that kind of goes along with that. I could let y'all know this story after everybody goes.
Yeah, but yes, learn how to cook. Get 5 dishes, flip it, remix it. Let me eat. We all eat, and we gonna have fun.
For me,
Thomas is a chef, if y'all ain't know.
Thomas is a chef, so, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't require you to cook because I can make my own fucking food.
I could too, Thomas, but it would be nice
but that's what I was about to get into
for
me. Because for me, I feel like you have to know how to cook because I know how to cook. And the way how everybody runs their relationship differently, I'm from, all right, say if a woman has a car and she got a house or whatever, she got whatever she want her man to at least have equal of that. So am I in the wrong to want the equal for you know what I mean? So if I know I can cook and I know, listen, the way how my mother raised me to not ever need a woman. That's probably the way I am now. So it's like if I'm bringing you in, you have to at least meet me halfway. I'm not saying you have to be the greatest cook all the time. I'm not the greatest cook all the time. But if I slap some ingredients from you, you better know how to whip it up. That's all I'm saying.
I'm out here. Y'all seen my cooking?
Yeah, Thomas could cook.
Nigga, that's all I'm
Tori Boyardi.
Listen.
Tori Boyardi.
That's my new AKA.
This guy really be chefing it up though. He be showing us.
I mean, but for the most part, like you don't need to know how to cook because, like I said, I could cook for my damn self. But like y'all did say, like there's times that I don't want to do anything. It's times that
sometimes you just don't want to do it, bro.
If you can knock that out the park, then I'm all for it. But I'm very picky with how I eat too. So if I'm trusting you to cook for me, I probably had your cooking and it probably looked okay. Because like I said, I'm picky. If it looked bad, I ain't eating it.
I had something to say, but I don't want to get canceled. Okay.
Yo, I had a shorty make what she made one time back in the day. Back in the day. She made
pasta.
Shit look like
shrimp linguine.
Shit look like soup.
Soup.
Nasty.
She made you ramen soup.
Nigga. Shit looked like it had beans in it. I was like, nah. Sorry,
A
mom.
gumbo.
Gumbo will be offended.
Yeah, man. You
Oh,
gotta cook.
man.
You gotta cook some fly shit, man. Just like I said, five dishes. Remix it every week or whatever the case may be, and I'll be straight, bro. We could switch off and
Man,
on.
with the air fryer, man, you could make everything, man. You could just throw some shit
Bruh.
in there and that shit, and it's better for you than just frying it up on a pan.
Mhm. So it's not even that serious if you can't cook like a chef or anything like that. But if you could put something together, then I'll be fine, bro.
Just a
Don't
little
have me out
something.
here. Yeah, don't have me looking slim out here.
Well, I'm forever gonna be that way.
Yeah.
Lucky you.
Hey, listen, I like to
Quarantine
eat.
got me looking like Barney.
I gained 20 pounds though.
Yeah, lucky you.
Ty look like the old Gucci man.
I do.
Yo,
I do.
ice cream
I
tattoo?
do. It's sick right now. It's sick
And
right
she's
now.
supposed to like it because it is a lemon.
Yo.
Yo,
Y'all got a bar for everything.
Nah, I do.
definitely do.
Nah, I'm def 06 Gucci right now, but it's going to change real soon. But let's hold on. Before we go too far, let's get back into introductions because we ain't
Yeah, we gotta
introduced
get there.
ourselves.
Yeah.
We live.
We
We
are
live,
live.
people.
We
We
are
love, we
live.
love, we love.
We live.
We are back.
Niggas fuck with that we live shit.
Said
they
I'm
do.
back and I'm better.
Oh, before we get into
No.
the
Blue Cup
introductions,
Bandit.
before we get into the
Blue
introductions, by the time you guys see this podcast, it will be your brother's born day. I will
Yes.
be 1 year older than what I already am. I'm not gonna disclose that with you motherfuckers. But yeah, you know what I mean? Birthday coming tomorrow, so
Shout out to him.
yeah,
This
man.
pod is dropping on
Hey,
Thursday. His birthday
toast
Tuesday.
to our birthday brethren.
That's a fact.
May you be a sicko for
Cheers.
life.
Appreciate you,
Cheers.
my brothers. I love y'all.
Love.
I never got a
Love you
drink with me
too,
right
man.
now because I'm about to get drunk later tonight. I'm trying to save it. You know what I mean?
He said, and I'll put you out on your B day.
Yo, somebody kick this. Somebody kick this shit so hard. Oh, that's me. Ooh, my bad.
All right, so
Can
let
I
me
get
introduce-
into that story real quick? I gotta tell y'all the story.
Oh my god.
We're not gonna do intros. Yeah, let's do intros. Let's do intros.
Let's intro.
It's your boy V Mind State, aka your neighborhood sneakerhead, going live. You know what I mean? So shout out to everybody. Keep it short and sweet this time. Go ahead.
Short and sweet. It's your boy Tori Tiller, aka the Great Value Tory Lanes, aka Tori RD, aka Tori ain't got no Tories.
Walmart man.
Hey. Don't talk about the Great Value fruit snacks. Them shits is hard.
I can't with this guy, man. It's your boy Ty Visionary, aka the Silent Assassin. You already know what it is. You now tuned in to the Press God Pod.
Moscato Tie.
Moscato Ty too. Moscato Ty's back out tonight. So yeah, Moscato Ty.
He not Tanya Walker today.
Nah. Ty Walker, he taking a brief break. He'll be right back with you.
Sick ass.
It's your boy Joe, aka Joe Diesel, Broadway Joe. Joe, a lot of Joes ain't a schmodo. You already know it's the Press Gods Podcast, PGP. I like that. That sounds very good. I like to say it a lot. PGP.
Yo, just to let y'all know, we gave Joe some more AKAs. He is now the Woo Ranger.
Mhm.
He is now
The
the
Woo Ranger.
Also
like
known
blue.
as the Big Wooster. Also known as Joe Blue, you know, standing for Jet Blue. So you know, fly with him.
you,
I am
Joe
a big
Smoke.
fan of blue. That is my shit.
So when y'all see him in the street, y'all holla wooski woo. You heard?
Right.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely turn around.
So I definitely took it.
I'm gonna get into this story real quick with y'all, man. This is story time. Well, it's too early for story time. I'm gonna let y'all know anyway.
Yeah, jump into it before we get into the topic.
We were talking about the eating stuff, right? If Shorty knew how to cook and all that. So one time, my dad listens to this podcast and he's gonna know some shit, but I'm gonna expose it right now. So he went away for the week.
His pause right now is like, what?
And he said, you could like house sit, like watch my house. All right, cool. So I stayed at his house. Mind you, my man's like, this is before I was working like that. he was on some shit. He was like, "Oh, I got mad food for you in the fridge. You don't gotta worry about buying food. You're good." I was like, "Copy." So I pulled up. I pulled up. He left already. I'm hungry. I'm about to make myself some food. There was only like a frozen steak in the freezer. I didn't know how to make steak. So, uh, he had like a bag of peanuts there. I ate the bag of peanuts because I was hungry. I didn't know what the numbers were to order. So I didn't have no numbers to order. That's why you gotta learn how to cook. Because if you can't order food, you might be stuck.
Right.
It's in a location that's kind of suburban, so you can't just walk to the bodega and get yourself a sandwich. The grocery stores were mad far. The supermarket was even further. So anyway, I ended up having a friend drive me to pick up some groceries and all that. There was a girl that I was talking to in college. It was in college. She lived in around the area that I was at, my pop's area. So I called. I was like, "Yo, pull up to the crib. Let's. I got a steak in the freezer. Let's make some steak." And she was like,
He
"I."
lured her to the crib with a steak is crazy.
He said, "Have you ever had tenderloin?
You know what a ribeye is?
You ever had a New York strip, ma?"
Bro, yo, she pulled up. We over here, like, first off, like, I gotta call people for advice. Like, how you make this steak to this day? I called my brother's mom. She makes the like some of the best steak I ever had. I was like, "Yo, how do you make a steak like good on the grill and all that stuff?" She was like giving me all these tidbits. And then I remember, like, so we're making the steak on the grill. And then I remember that my dad used to throw wine on the steak, right? So I thought I was fucking Emerald. So I took that shit.
This nigga poured wine.
And that shit went. And so he was like, "I don't know if we're supposed to do that. I think we're supposed to season it beforehand."
He thought he was Gordon Ramsay in the crib.
I was like, "Don't worry about it. My dad does this shit all the time. He just pours the wine on it, and that purifies the whole steak."
Purifies the whole steak.
Oh man! So we make the steak. To be honest with you, the steak came out kind of alright, man. You know, she didn't know how to make it either, really. You know, she was Dominican, so it's like
Joe baptized the steak.
she didn't really know how to make it. So like, you know, that's an example of like some girls don't know how to make it, but that was cool. Like we learned together at that point, you know, and then we had the steak. We're eating, and then we're watching a movie, and then I get on my whole smooth bag, so I try to do the little arm around her. I was like, "Yeah, hold on."
This nigga said, "Hold on."
And shorty went like this.
I'm
like, "Yo, we just made a steak together. I thought we was bonding. I can't throw the arm around you." Nah, I didn't say that. It was just mad weird. She was like, "Yo, I'm gonna get a cab and I'm gonna leave it." She ended up dipping. And that was a weird ass date, but it was a funny story, so that's why I wanted to bring that
Yo,
up.
Joe couldn't find no place to order food, to go to the supermarket or nothing, but when it's time for Shorty to leave, she found the cab number.
She was from the area. She knew all the cab joints. I should have asked her where the fucking nearest supermarket was, because I didn't know where it was.
Yo.
That's sick, bro.
Don't help me.
Yo, that was a crazy night.
He said, "I'm starving in here."
I thought she was gonna know how to chef it up crazy and make that steak fire. It was just like
this nigga Joe had a steak with no sides. What you want, ma?
Yo, I don't think we had sides.
He said steak. Steak and airs on the menu.
I had sort of eating like we were the Flintstones. Yeah, mad prehistoric in there.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Why you gotta bite into it?
You got one piece of steak, nigga. No water, no nothing.
Nah, we had the wine. The wine. Yeah, you had the wine that you drip on the steak, and then the one that you throw in the cup. You know what I'm saying?
Joe is
Niggas-
definitely not to show him a good time. Wine and steak.
Don't ask for sides though.
No, that's besides, man. You ain't getting it.
You're doing too much now.
In my defense, I didn't have any. He told me he had the crib stocked and loaded. I was looking through the cabinets like, oh, barely. Ain't nothing.
Dad, yo.
I was bamboozled.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, he about to kick your ass.
Yeah, he's gonna be like, "But I told you about bringing people to my house." Sorry, Dad. It was fun. It was cool. It was nothing crazy. Anyway, we want to talk about this Pop Smoke album.
Let's get. Oh yeah, come on, Big Wooster.
Yes.
Get into it. Get into it.
I'll make it rain on whoever.
Woo.
That's
a good single that they picked for that. That one.
Yeah.
That was catchy as hell.
That was a good single.
That shit's hard. So, for everybody who don't know what's going on in the world, if you don't, you're living under a rock. My man Pop Smoke, God rest his soul, has just dropped the album this Friday, right? Was it Friday?
Yeah, this Friday just passed.
Friday that passed. You know what I mean? He dropped it with 19 joints. So we're just gonna talk about, the things that we like about the album, things we don't like about the album. Is it a hit? Is it, it's very soon to be calling it a classic, but I like the album very much.
Me
It was
too.
a great album. Great album.
Yes.
I'm surprised. It's
Very
better than a lot of posthumous albums.
Because you know that as much as I'm a super Biggie fan, and I'm from Brooklyn, that Biggie Duets album was. Whew,
Yeah, that was. We could have did without that. We could have did without that.
I won't say it was trash, but we could have definitely did without it. And a lot of those features and a lot of those songs.
I think it was that one. I think it was like the single on that I go on and on and on. That was the
Nasty
Girl.
anthem.
One with Nelly,
I
right?
love that
Yeah,
song.
that one was hard.
That song.
You hated that? I like that song.
You hated that
I
song?
think I was young at the time, so the single worked on you.
It was too commercial for me, right?
He said,
I don't know.
I stay dressed to impress. I spark this chick's interest.
Chill.
I
Not
ain't
too
say
much.
it.
Not too much. Because you say too much, they're going to start looking for residuals. Chill out.
Right?
Chill out. But, just to get into it real quick, the standout records for me on that, like the records that I know I'm going to go to a lot, that I've been playing a lot, like within the past few days of it. Like, it hasn't even been a whole week of it coming out, but I've listened to it a few times. Definitely that Snitching record is number one for me.
Snitching.
With
Yeah, he's snitching.
Quavo and Future and Pop Smoke all dumped on that. The Woo,
Was
that
hard.
record is smooth.
Make it
Got
rain.
it on me. To be honest, I like the whole project, except I could do without the record with Sway Lee. I don't want to hear Sway Lee and Pop Smoke on a song together ever again. I didn't need it in the first place.
Sway Lee definitely had sex with your Instagram crush.
Nah, I like Sway Lee. I like Ray Shrimmer as a group. But I just did not want to hear Sway. So, and I don't know. I just didn't want to hear
I
that.
agree with Todd. Only reason why I agree with Todd is because I keep looking at the album set list, bro, and a lot of these people that's on the album, I truly feel Pop wouldn't have made a song with them in the first place.
I won't say it's a lot. I think it's a few. But
Not a
It's a
lot.
few.
I'm just
yeah, he would have did it.
There's definitely a few on there that we
you
like.
would be like,
Do
what?
you really think Pop would have passed on that? I mean, would have did that one? I don't know, but
What's the example besides Sway Lee, sir? Name
Karol
the
G.
names.
yeah, Karol G.
No. I'm gonna bring up the Carfax on y'all. Karol G sent some text messages, I think, to it was Tyga, and he was saying that how he would like for like her to be on that song, like on a song with him. So that's the reason why Karol G's on the album.
I don't think it would have been in that direction of
Yeah.
what we see today.
But listen,
It looked like it was recent.
he said
I
that
get
he
it.
would have liked to make a music like a song with her. That's why I guess maybe that's why
I mean,
she's on it.
It's
I think the song would have turned out different though.
yeah, like
I mean,
feel
they
like,
said that Burna Boy was supposed to be on it, so I could see Burna
exactly
Boy's
my point. So
elite.
I'm like, yo, like
Wow.
niggas reached out to Drake, Burna Boy, like I feel like a lot of the people that was put on here, I'm just like,
But what I will say, I'm excited for that deluxe. Cause I know it's a lot of people that's gonna be on that deluxe that
Yeah.
people been waiting for. The
Burna
Chef
Boy,
G,
It's controversial
Fabio.
on the deluxe already, bro.
Yeah, it is. Oh man, we didn't put that as a top. We need to get into that too. All right, let's finish this topic first.
Push your T sending smoke to Drake with.
Yeah, I forgot about it. We gonna get into that. We definitely gonna.
Pusha
Matter of
T
fact,
smoke.
let's make an exception, and we'll do that. We'll do that after we touch
Bro,
our next topic.
I read the lyrics and I was like, God damn. I ain't even hear it on the beat or
No,
nothing.
I heard it.
lyrics,
I heard the leak. I heard the leak.
I didn't hear the leak
of it. It's a leak.
I didn't hear it yet.
Yeah, it's a leak of it. Yeah.
I think it's be hyping up some mid.
What?
I'll be hyping up mad mid.
Listen,
you
could like an artist that you don't have to always cape for him.
Listen, I heard it. It was all right. He was rapping like Ali blah blah baza la la. He was doing some weird rapping at the end of each verse. No, it wasn't hard. It was mid.
I'm asking you.
It was mid.
Yo, wait. You saying this and your favorite rapper said, "I'm not with the rah rah. I am a dada." So what's your excuse on that?
It's not a diss song. Listen, he didn't say that on a song that he was trying to come at somebody.
I understand that, but I'm just saying you make
listen, I'm with the rah rah. I'm not a dada. Goes hard in the club when you're listening to it.
No, it don't.
I like it.
Does not.
But I changed that. I said I'm not a dada.
All right, so since we're here, let's just forget it. Let's just get into it right now since we on it. I heard a little snippet of the leak and all of that. I didn't hear his whole verse. I just heard like a little snippet. I think somewhere on might have been on Twitter or Instagram earlier. I can't remember, to be honest. I heard it for like a quick second. I was like, oh, 'cause I thought, you know how it always says a snippet, but it'd be somebody's song that they trying to put out, but they just
they be trying to get some clicks.
But it actually did sound like the verse, and I read like the part of the verse that they said was a diss. This is my thing, man. I just have one question.
Oh God.
When did hip hop become a miscongeniality contest? When did you have to be the nice one, the PC one? And the reason why I get into this, I'm not even talking about Pusha T or Drake at this moment. I'm really getting into Young Thug with this, because Young Thug was the same person that looked up to Wayne, but was blatantly dissing him. Was dropping a album called The Barter Six and all this, trolling him and all that. But then Pusha T puts out a verse about Drake and you on a song with him, and it's all because I understand you work with Drake and y'all have a history and all that, but number one, it's not your song, so it's not like you make the okay on all that. Whatever. You could say, all right, take my verse off, but to make it seem like, oh, this song can't go out because of that, and to be honest, bro, it's hip hop, bro. If I'm on a song and I hear somebody coming at somebody, guess what? That's on the other artist to come back at this one. This is not R&B. This is not pop music.
I'm gonna be tight. I'm gonna be tight as your friend if you on a song that the nigga is dissing me, bro.
That's true. You know how it is. It's about.
But no. See, Joe, you thinking about it as a person, as a man. You talking about if I'm standing with somebody that's dissing you, I'll feel some type of way, and I 100% understand that. But we're talking about music. You get what I'm saying? Music, especially hip hop. I'm talking about hip hop in its natural form. It started off as battles. It started off as MCs going against other MCs to see who's the best MC. It wasn't about record sales. It wasn't about who had the nicest clothes, and it was about who is the nicest artist. And when we step to each other, man to man, mano a mano, who wins? It's not like all this other stuff is corny to me. It's really corny to me, and I feel like it's getting diluted. And hip hop is the new WWE.
It's been that way for a minute.
No, it has been that way, and I agree. But I'm just saying, like, it's getting to a point where it's becoming more blatant now. Before it was like more so behind the scenes, and maybe the real hip hop fans was like understand
because you have social media, you could just put it out there. You don't.
But all of this backing people because you got a connection with them, or this person backs this person, and he's connected with this person that I rock with. But corny.
No, and Young Thug's defense, it could be viewed that Pusha T is kind of using Young Thug as like.
But my point is on that point that you're saying, I get that. If it was a Young Thug record, it's not a Young Thug record. You know what I'm saying? It's not your song to decide who says what on that song. If it's your song, that's completely different.
Yeah, because you got total control.
But let things be known though. If you're making a song or a verse and you're saying, yeah, I'm throwing subs at this nigga, and you might be cool with him, you still okay with
all I'm saying is all of this not putting verses out because this person's dissing this person. Bro, come on, bro. It's a sport, bro. And if y'all want to take it to the
streets,
just
take his shit off of it then.
That's my
There's
point.
There's plenty of 10 other people that probably wanted to be on that album. That would.
That's my
You know how
point.
much shine King Combs is getting off of being on the fucking Pop Smoke song. So if Young Thug is not comfortable being on a song that Pusha T is dissing Drake on,
Why you doing shit that Combs?
no, I'm just saying it's just giving him that's showing love to Karol G too. Like maybe some American people or like people that don't listen to Latin music are getting put onto Karol G now because she's on that album. You get what I'm saying? It's the same for either
No,
or.
it definitely is.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, there's plenty of people that wanted space on that album that might not have gotten space on that album, and you could have just took Young Thug off.
There's gonna be more people we hear on the deluxe too, still though. But
I understand it from both sides where both of y'all guys are coming from. I understand why Young Thug is complaining because if you got a relationship with Drake and then the song comes out where Pusha T is dissing him, it looks like you co-signing somebody dissing you.
That's what it looks like.
So I can understand that, and also from the other side, it's just like, nigga, it's a fucking song.
thank you.
It's just
And
a
then,
fucking
like
song.
I said, at the end of the day, like Ty said, like it was a sport. Niggas used to battle back and forth. At the end of the day, it's not your verse. If you say something about me in your verse, all right, now we got a problem, my nigga, because I already know my issue with him. You're getting paid to do this. I'm not gonna stop your bag because I got a problem with son. If niggas put you inside of a situation, fuck it, get your bread, but don't say nothing about me on your side.
Right.
Yeah, and Young Thug could have just called Drake personally and been like, yo, bro, I didn't know nothing about him dissing you on this thing. I'm not co-signing it. I didn't know it was going to come out this way. So just this is me telling you this is where I stand with that record.
There's obviously something that Young Thug felt away too. It probably wasn't even just the Drake thing. There was something that Pusha T or whatever the management.
It's the Drake thing, bro.
No. There's also something else too because it has to be something else. Why would he like? Now Pusha T's beefing with him basically. Now Pusha T.
They're not beefing.
He just came at him OD on Instagram.
That wasn't beef. That's not beef, bro.
All right.
Pusha T just said,
see.
yo.
We'll see, because Pusha T's going to start saying some other shit. He's going to start saying some other shit and try to get, like, before his album
I ain't going to hold you, man.
Before his album drop, he's going to try to talk about Young Thug now and Drake so that he could get some publicity for his album.
I ain't going to hold you, bro. I'm ready for anybody to rile up Pusha T, man. When Pusha T is angry, I like it.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Pusha T is mad, I like it. Y'all niggas go ahead piss him off. I'm with it.
Listen, no disrespect to
wait. When he's mad, he starts snitching on niggas. That's what's hard. That's what gets you riled up. 6ix9ine. That's what gets you riled up.
Don't get into. If we gonna get into snitching, come on, stop it. Stop it.
Over here.
Stop.
They should have do Pusha T on the snitching record.
Snitching, yo, this is the problem, and I'm gonna break it down. People gotta understand the difference between snitching and I got dirt on you. Snitching is I go to the feds and I tell them he's so and so doing blah blah and
he fucked up Drake's Adidas deal. That's
not snitching.
Fucking up somebody else's bread.
If I don't like you, and if I'm signed to somewhere first, yes, I'm gonna diss you, bro. They not for nothing. Even though this is a basketball sense, what do you think that Scottie Pippen and Michael Jordan tried to do to Tony Kukoc? They try to get him out of here because they were trying to give him money before Scottie.
You want to go to those type of like the sports arena? That's like if
wait. My thing is this. Wait.
Saw LeBron doing steroids, and then he told niggas LeBron doing steroids.
So Joe,
he could get an upper hand on LeBron.
Joe, listen. Vice versa. If Drake was signed to Adidas first, and if Drake had beef with Pusha T. And he has some on Pusha T that he know the world didn't know yet. You think he wouldn't did the same thing? And if you say no, you're a liar.
The bringing up the son thing, that's common. You could bring that up, but the fucking up the deal that he had, because he was trying to put that all together. He was trying to package that all together.
Bro, listen, put it like this: if I don't like you and I got beef with you, bro, yes, I'm gonna try to stop your bread. Like we not friends. Like. Niggas do. Right, what is this? Kumbaya? This is hip hop. That's all. That's my problem. This is hip hop, man. This ain't like this is not. This is not.
Drake is better than Pusha T, so that's hip hop, nigga.
Hits wise.
All right.
Oh, that's another topic. Let's not get into that. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, because we don't. Yeah, let's get into. Matter of fact, let's get into another verses while we at it. Let's get into T.I. versus 50. T.I.'s been calling out 50. He's saying he wants to smoke. He said bring Eminem and Dr. Dre. He said bring the whole Aftermath and bring G-Unit. He said he's ready for it. I want to know, who do y'all think will win in that versus, and what songs should these guys use?
See, I don't want that smoke.
Go ahead, Thomas. I got next.
I grew up on 50. I grew up in Queens in his era. I'm rolling with 50, nigga.
That's your answer?
Yes.
All right. Me personally, if T.I. is just battling 50 by himself, I think T.I. got it. Now, if 50 is bringing that whole entourage with Dr. Dre, Eminem, and G-Unit, he is going to get smoked. Out his boots.
He's getting
Out his
smoked
boots crazy.
regardless.
No. Who, 50?
T.I.
I feel.
No, he's not.
I do,
No, he's
I do
not.
agree with that. If they go
No,
toe
he's
to
not.
toe,
If he go toe-to-toe, T.I.'s winning.
I don't think he'll win. I think it's a 50-50 if they go toe to toe.
You think he gonna hit 50 Cent? When 50 Cent come out in the club, he gonna hit him with Why You Wanna and try to beat him?
It's all about song placement, Joe. If you're going to really score everything for song,
And that's what
it's
happened
all
with
about
Black
song
people.
placement.
Ooh.
That's what Fab fucked up at. Because Fab
Yeah.
would have looked way
True.
better if he would have just better song placement with his
True.
joints. But
I
with
think 50
T.I.,
Cent got more hits than
like I
T.I.
said, that was Booth fault. That was
T.I.
Booth
got
fault.
a lot of albums, bro. 50 don't got that much.
He got a lot of albums, but he don't have as many hits as
Nah,
Yes, he
T.I.
do.
has a
T.I.
lot
got
of
hits.
hits.
Yes,
but
he
not as
do.
many.
But
Not
I
as
don't
many as
think
50
he has
Cent.
as big of hits though. That's the thing. I don't think he has as big of hits. Like, I'll put it like this: T.I. is like a player that played 15 years and averaged 20, and 50 is like a dude that played 5 years but he averaged 50 every year. He averaged 50 every year. Like,
That's a fact, bro.
you know what I mean? Like, he didn't play long, but when he played, it
He
was no
played.
doubt he was the greatest on the
He
court.
played.
You know what I mean?
He was MVP both seasons.
Yeah, both seasons, back to back on them, for real.
Yeah, he was
All
Kevin
right,
Durant
all right,
on
all
Golden
right.
State.
We could do the verses right now, Vincent, since you keep it for T.I. First song for 50 Cent, PIMP. What is T.I. matching PIMP with?
Whatever you like.
Whatever you like.
And whatever you like is low-key harder than but
Bro,
PIMP
that's
is that song. If he does the
I wouldn't go
remix, it's not
PIMP.
fair. Huh?
What you know about that? Come on, bro. He throw that shit on niggas.
Oh
over.
yeah.
You kidding me?
All right, you go first, so then I could come at you and hit you hard with something.
He could do the Rihanna joint. He could do mad songs.
No, keep that
would-
Rihanna joint far away from this battle.
You're
Sorry.
bugging.
That's a
I
hit for
would-
him, though. That's a hit for him.
Keep
That's
that
a-
Maya he, Maya ho out of here. Sorry.
That is
That's it for him.
I
That's
would
it
go
for him.
21 questions first.
I don't think T.I. has a song that could be 21 questions.
Please say it.
I don't even think he has a
He
song.
can play that. Why you wanna go and do that and do that?
That's what I
and
just said, why you wanna.
Oh,
You
yeah,
can
yeah,
do
yeah.
whatever you like, bro.
Yeah, that too.
That's
You
not
can have
being 21 questions.
Well, the beautiful thing about this verse is all opinionated.
That's true. I do think, even though I'm saying this, I think 50 will win if he plays the right songs. And but 50 only has to play those two. If 50 just picks songs off his first two albums, it's gonna be
50
hard.
just gotta play Get Rich or Die Trying.
It's gonna be hard for
He
T.I.
has
to
songs
compete.
on the Massacre that could be his stuff too, though. And off the G Unit comp,
This is what I'm saying.
Stunt
If he
101.
brings,
That's
the
what.
whole entourage
It's not gonna be
together,
fair.
it's not gonna be fair for T.I., bro. Because T.I.'s crew that he had back in the day, PSC, them niggas was trash.
He's using
He definitely gonna use G on it.
Yeah, that's his shit. He's gonna use G Unit.
But I think
you gotta understand, bro. It's only 20 songs, though, bro. He might even get to a point to play all of them G Unit and Eminem collabs and Dr. Dre collabs because he got most of the hits on his own.
He do.
Yeah.
Most of his hits is on his own, bro. He might not even get to that shit.
And what I will say, I think what T.I. should do, instead of if 50 goes the hit route and all, because all 50 hits is hits that sound hard. And that's the difference between his hits and a lot of
And
people's
diss
hits.
tracks.
And
Right.
all
So
Dr. Dre beats.
So what I'm trying to get at is if T.I. cannot go the hit for hit route, because like I said, his 50 points compared to his 25 points over 10 years, his 50 points, because you're only going to pay attention to the 50 points. But if he goes into the I'm Ellie bag, if he goes into that bag, if he goes into the Hefe bag, the record he got with Meek Mill, like he got to go into them records that's hard, and he's speaking like some bars over some hard. Like I think and I think that'll be better for him as far as a counter attack in that type of verses instead of going hit for hit, because we all know 50 hits is just like, not to say that T.I. don't have hits, but it's like T.I. has good hits, but 50 has hits that like in the club is still getting played to this day. Like it never stopped getting played. You get what I'm saying?
In the club is not losing to any song, T.I.
Yeah, it's not losing to any song. That's what I'm saying. 50 got songs that is not losing to any song.
Yeah. But you gotta understand, I'm looking at it right now. T.I.'s first 6 albums is fire.
Nah,
He got more than
I
6
like
albums.
T.I. too. I like T.I. a lot.
And 50 only got probably what, 2 good albums? Let's be realistic.
3.
2? What?
Yeah, it's 2 good albums and a really good mixtape. The Kanan mixtape was dope.
Listen, the Curtis album
He's
wasn't. The Curtis album was good. It just didn't beat Kanye's album.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Curtis
that
album
Akon
was
song was
good.
fire.
AO Technology was fire.
Yeah. The
AO Technology should not be playing.
before I Self-Destruct was a decent record. He had Okay Alright on there. He had some dope records on there. If we talking hits, he had that Have a Baby by Me with Neo on there.
Yeah.
He had some hits. He had some hits on before I Self-Destruct as well.
Yeah, that was hard too.
It's just that 50 Cent he's hindered by his start. He started off so hot that it was nowhere to go for him but to go down. Like, you know, there's no way of getting hotter than the sun. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're only gonna cool
Listen,
off
that's the same reason why Nelly lost too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nelly started the same way with his career too. That nigga shot through the roof as soon as he came out.
And then it was just like, you can't stay there. Like, certain people can stay, but it's just so hard. Like, I don't think people understand how hard it is to stay at the top for that long.
Hey, you want to know who does do that?
All right, next topic, please.
Kanye West and Jay-Z.
And
Gonna say
Drizzy, Drake.
No, because he was a slow climb.
It was a slow confound.
Cause that Thank Me Later, you can give that shit away, bro.
Whoa, you could give that shit away.
Yes, nigga, that shit wasn't even on
live. You singing to some joints. You fancy, huh? You fancy.
No, you fancy, nigga.
I know you was
fancy.
I know you were singing that shit to somebody.
Nah, yeah, somebody called me fancy. I gotta see you outside.
That's why Swiss Beats want that smoke I heard from Drake.
Yeah.
I heard that Swiss Beats wanted to do the fancy video.
And he said he didn't do it.
Yeah, I heard there's a lot of smoke behind that, so
yeah,
that's why he was.
And that record he did with Buster should have been released. That record was hard.
That was a hard.
That shit is fire, bro.
I'm listening to that shit daily, right now.
That song is hard.
Can we agree that Drake, most of his throwaways be better than his shit that he really put out?
Yeah,
it's better than the shit that Pusha T puts out. I'll tell you that.
All right. Oh my God.
If you into singing,
yeah.
Sorry.
If you into singing, if you into hip hop, you might feel differently.
Ratchet Happy Birthday. That song was trash. I hated that song with a passion.
Yeah, same here.
Listen, I'm playing that shit for you all day tomorrow. I'm putting that shit in the fucking group chat. I'm sending it to you.
I'm muting y'all niggas. Fuck out of here.
Go ahead, mute me. You gonna see it when you get back.
So wait till you get back though.
Wait till you get back. You think I'm scrolling all the way up to hear that goddamn song? Nah, I'm good.
He gonna put it as soon as you come back in the group chat.
Nah, I'm good. I'm out here. I'm off the grid tomorrow.
I'll put a nice a story for Vince with Ratchet Happy Birthday in the background.
That song is trash. I don't care what nobody says. That song is bad, bro.
Yeah. I like that song. No.
I didn't care for it. Like I said, if it comes to birthday songs, I'll play in the club before that for sure.
Absolutely. Nigga, just sing Happy Birthday to me. I'd rather hear that than you.
Or give me the Stevie Wonder version. Take it old school. Give me the Stevie Wonder version.
Yeah.
There's a lot of birthday songs I'll get to before I get to that birthday song.
So what's the scorecard? Vince said T.I.
Only
I say
if he's doing it
50.
one. If it's alone, T.I. win.
He's not gonna do that.
Thomas, 50. Ty.
Because
50.
he said bring all of them.
All right.
You think you gonna call out all of us and think I'm not gonna put them out?
He did call out all of them, so he is valid to bring out everybody. But
T.I. lost by doing that.
Yeah, he can't be all of it.
But you
He
know
can't
what?
be
I'll give
Avengers.
Ti. I'll give Ti. He got a lot of heart because a lot of people wouldn't step into that battle.
Well, tell that Wakanda.
Listen, I like T.I. T.I. was one of my favorites growing up, but
I ain't
he's not being 50.
T.I. think he Thanos and he's going against the Avengers.
He said, "I
He
have
got the
all the
Infinity
stones."
He said,
he got the Infinity Stones.
this the king. You gotta come see me. Y'all keep coming to Atlanta and thinking shit sweet. Y'all New York dudes. Yo, he was big mad. I was like, yo, relax.
Nah, he
50 don't even be over in Atlanta, so why you coming at him?
he wanted that smoke, bro.
It's everybody else that be
I
over
like
there.
it though. I like but
I do
that's what I
too.
like about hip hop. I like the competition. I like let's battle.
He said that he could
Like,
take
come
on
see me.
anybody, T.I. He was like, yo, I'll take
I
on
like that energy. That's the energy hip hop needs. Keep that energy. I
As long
don't
as he
like
can
this
call out hoes,
kumbaya
he'll be
energy.
fine.
He can't do that.
He like the
He'll be
kumbaya energy only when it comes to LeBron James teaming up with other people, bro. When it comes to rap,
That's not true. That's not true.
Yo, everybody in NBA is friends now. Oh yeah.
That's and I don't like that part of it neither. But that's just a part of the game now. There's a lot of people that team up. I mean, he probably started the way for y'all, but that ain't mean y'all had to go follow in his track. So obviously he wasn't the only person that felt that way. So if you look at the NBA now, everybody's playing with their friend. Keep it a buck.
That's what
That you
they're
played
doing now.
AAU with.
Exactly. So let's keep it a buck.
Yeah,
But anyway, like I said, we was talking hip hop. Hip hop,
Talking
I
about
like
50.
that energy.
Look at your background. Talk about
Yeah.
Fifth.
Nigga said I got
There we go.
magic.
There go PIMP right there.
That song was hard.
Yeah, that song was hard.
You know, let me not. I take it back on shitting on Why You Wanna. I love that song. I used to sing
Bro,
that
that
song.
song
about
was
it.
fire. That
Yeah. He was talking that shit on that song. He was talking that shit on that song.
I sound like a fucking kazoo just now with that fucking. How was that?
He said, "Why you wanna go and do that?
Hey,
Do
man.
that."
I got the sound effects on deck.
No, you don't. That shit sounded terrible.
All right, you're a hater.
Lyrical
You're a hater.
miracle.
What's new? But are we ready for the next one?
Hold up.
Oh man, this
wait,
is
no,
a
no,
nasty
no.
subject,
Hold
right?
on, time.
Go ahead,
If you play Swagger Like Us, I'm rocking.
Ooh, Swagger Like Us was
forgot
hard,
about
bro.
that.
I forgot about that too. That song
forgot about
everybody snapped on that, bro. I'm mad that there was no video
all
for that.
50, all 50 has to do was all he has to do is hold in the club for that one.
Mr. West is in the building. Swag is on 100,000 trillion.
Nah, he body tested.
Yeah, he body
In the club is beating that song though.
That
Easily.
is true. But
he just
you know how the
gotta hold
verses
it.
go. But look, it's got to be smart though, because you know how the verses go.
Yeah,
The person who goes first, the first 10 songs, that person go first, and then they switch the order. So if Ti waits
wants
for
to go first.
yeah, because is the first person, one person go first. They go to 10 songs, and then after the 10 songs, the other person goes first. So it switches back and forth. All T.I. got to do is wait for him to play in the club. Then he could drop Swagger Like Us, and he can get that point for that. You know what I mean? They don't have to go head to head. It's all about placement with songs. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all with that shit. You know what I mean? So
that's true.
because Fab, it was supposed to be 50-50, but that shit was looking like 80.
Hey, listen. Next verses we do.
I wouldn't say
Sorry,
about.
I wouldn't
Can
say
we
70-30.
can we actually do the
I
battle?
wouldn't say that.
70-30.
You said we want to do the battle?
Yeah, I actually want to write this shit down because I feel like I could do it like for 50. So like for the next one, let's write it down.
This nigga think he wrote.
And we could do our preview right here.
He's definitely doing 8 songs.
Honestly, we could do we could do like a thing like an IG live because I don't want to do the songs on here. I feel like we need to do it on a platform where we could do the songs. You know what I mean?
Yo, see?
I'm a whatever.
Yeah, sleep.
What happened?
What?
I'm gonna go T.I. one more time. Even though I'm still rocking with Fifth, but T.I. got hits, my nigga.
That's what I'm trying to tell you niggas, man. Y'all bugging.
T.I. and Jazzy Faye. Let's get
Nope.
it.
Nobody ever said T.I. didn't have hits.
Rubber Band Man.
Oh,
you already know how we feel.
Rubber Band Man might be one of that's up there because Rubber Band Man was hot for a long time. That song was
I like
hot
my
for a
beat
long time.
down low. Down.
Yeah. And what's the other song?
Top Back.
ASAP.
Top
That
Back
song
is hard.
ASAP. Yeah.
And he got big shit popping too.
Listen,
Bro.
man. I'm. This is why we need that battle, bro. It's gonna be nothing but good music for 20 straight. So, like,
Listen, patiently waiting is beating some of them songs.
That's not
That's
one
a
of my
win
favorite
for
50
50.
songs.
Out of
That's one of my
He plays
control.
that. That's a win for 50.
Out of
But it
control.
depends on when it's being played, bro.
Yeah.
That's all I'm
It's
saying.
placement.
Because
Like
some
I
of T.I. great songs could lose depending on what 50 play.
Right.
It's all
50
about
Cent.
placement, bro.
That whole first album was
Nah.
crazy. Nigga.
50
Yo, he could just play the intro with the coin drop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He said, "Did you hear the coin?
He played the coin.
You
drop.
can never beat
Just
the
play-
coin."
Because once I heard that coin drop, man,
That
oh
shit
my
was
God. I got in my
legendary.
thug bag when I heard that shit.
Niggas used to fucking rewind this shit just because. Yo,
Bro,
play.
just to hear the coin drop, bro. That shit was what?
Niggas
Bro,
used to-
I tell you,
What a gangster came on? Oh, man.
the only two people I ever wanted to be growing up was
Don't
50
push
Cent
me.
and Cisco. That's it.
Yo, super
Cisco's a
sidebar.
sicko.
Yeah, that's disgusting. What are you talking about, bro?
Listen, I'm just
Yo,
telling my
that's
truth,
how-
bro.
What up? What up? Gangsters beating a lot of T.I. songs.
Don't
lied.
push me. Don't push me was my favorite 50 song of
Many men is beating a lot of T.I. songs.
Yeah, Many Man.
Yeah. Wangsta is gonna beat a lot of songs too.
Mm-hmm.
Wangsta. 21 Questions.
Bro,
Don't
he's
push
gonna
me.
play 80% of that album in the battle, bro.
Life's on the line.
Lights Online is hard.
Mm-hmm.
Yo. I have the perfect comeback for any T.I. song. Hate it or love it.
Hey, the love done the doors on top.
Forgot 50 had that.
That's definitely game song, but he could play it.
But he could put it because it's he basically did the hook for that song.
And then what's that record that T.I. got with Young Thug? That song was hard too.
Lifestyle.
No, not Lifestyle. It was
That's Rich Homie
called
Quan?
If It Ain't About the Money. That record was hard.
That is hard too.
That
If it
record
ain't
was
about
hard.
the money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what I said, bro. Like I want these verses to stay like this. Don't give me no more. And salute to Alicia Keys, but don't give me no Alicia Keys for.
People like
John
those
Legend.
R&B joints. People like them R&B joints.
And that's nice. That's nice, but the way how these
You
verses
could switch
started,
it off every week. Oh, you do a little R&B joint, you know, and then you do a little.
it started off as a hip hop thing. Let's keep it there. I'm
with the R&B genre. I want to see Keisha Cole and
no certain R&B joints, but that's what I'm saying. But it gotta be R&B
You might
joints
need
I
to
want
do
to
it.
see.
You might need to do the R&B joint because some people might not want to do the verses. So you got to do people who are willing to do the verses.
Because nobody wants to battle anymore. But anyway,
because niggas, but people got to understand that, bro. It's good for both sides because even
that's
if you
what
feel
I'm
like
saying.
you lost, your streams
People
going up.
gonna be like, because you're gonna play a song that
somebody.
somebody have forgot about and be like, oh man, I forgot about this song. This, or it might have been somebody that never heard your catalog like that, but they'd be like, yo, this so and so probably, because somebody probably grew up a fan of the one artist but not the other one, but they're like, man, that song was kind of dope. Let me check so and so out. So it's a win-win. You gonna catch some jokes for like the first day or two, but after that, your numbers go up as far as streaming, and that's all you want as an artist.
Nigga. I was already playing Jada and Fab. Nigga,
Same.
I doubled it. I was like, yeah.
Yo, the other day, me and my brother were on the fucking Cross Bronx, and I had the aux, right? Do Y on.
Oh, God.
Yo, we went hard with that shit. It
was
trucks were next to us, rapping at the truck like, yo.
I see a lot of niggas creating playlists off these versus joints too.
Yeah.
No, and they also have the legit playlist where you can hear all the songs that they played too.
Yeah, it's dope, man. I think it's beneficial to anybody who steps in the ring and does this versus shit, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Everybody
Listen.
getting trainings. You bringing a whole different audience to your music who's not familiar with you, and a lot of shit, bro. And it's nostalgic to niggas like me to go back and hear some of these dope songs that I hear in a while.
Yeah.
And vibe out to it. You know what I mean? So it's
Listen,
a win-win
man.
for me, bro. Like they said, it's for the culture, bro. Everything's for the culture, bro.
Embrace competition. Embrace competition.
I hear you on that too, Ty. I'm with you on that, man. Get the grittiness back in
you know what I mean? Like I understand. Listen, when Diddy was out doing the shiny suits, and shout out to Diddy, and I love that Bad Boy era. We also had DMX on what you know what I'm saying? Like we need that balance. I'm not saying everybody has to be hard, but we can't all be kumbaya neither. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like let's balance it back out. Let's
get back to rappers getting their chain snatched.
Yeah, don't rap about you doing all these perks and you selling all these drugs, but when it's time to battle somebody, it's all love. You know what I mean? If you really hard like that, let's
Still
come
be
on.
love, but, I mean, get your shit off.
Yeah, that's what
Remember-
and I'm saying it don't even have to be on no street vibe. I'm just saying just go at each
Nah,
other.
nah, it could be on some street shit. Remember when 50
It
beat a
can.
nigga up on stage at Summer Jam? Yo, y'all remember that? It was Summer Jam, man. I guess somebody ran on stage or something. I think it was like Slow Buck, one of them.
Yeah.
I think it was so Buck. I think
it was Slow Buck, right? I think he got jumped. They beat that nigga up on stage at Summer Jam. That nigga 50 was still performing. That nigga was crazy.
That's how it go, man.
And shout out to 50s. 50's a cancer like your boy right too. So I know that nigga crazy.
Sick ass nigga over here.
Yeah, he cancer. Cancer niggas is crazy on the low. I ain't gonna hold you.
Hey,
On
you
the
crazy,
low.
Vince?
No.
Shit.
Huh?
On the low?
Well,
Sicko
we out there.
Vince.
Yeah, it's cool. We
I don't think
crazy.
it's on the low.
Not gonna hold you. Speaking of sick ass niggas, yo, we about to switch this up right now.
Okay, yeah.
Sick ass niggas that you see inside the club with superhero shirts.
Nerdy shirts in general. They could have like freaking Star Wars shirt on or some shit. Even though I love Star Wars, I'm a low key nerd.
I'm not wearing that shit inside. The club.
Ladies, if you are watching this, please let us know. Give us your opinion.
We want to know your input.
We want to know your input. If a man pulls up on you with a Batman tee that he fell asleep in 2 days before, like let us know if that man got a time to get your IG or your number.
Follow the Press Gods podcast page, and we're gonna put up a poll, and we want to see whether you guys are rocking with a dude that got the Superman shirt. But we gotta put the caveat that you attracted to the dude, because like you can't be on some. If you're ugly and you got a Batman t-shirt, she's not gonna. Yeah. If it's a deal breaker, yeah. Mm-hmm. Exactly.
If he had everything else, like he pulled up on you in the club, and it's like, oh, whatever. I think he looked nice, all that, da da da. Then when you look down and you see like he got on the Flash shirt in the middle of the club, and, you know what I mean? Like what are you gonna do? What do you want to do, ladies? We want to know. What do you want to do?
Well, yo, not gonna hold you, fellas. What you do if your man's pulled up to the spot with that on? Like, how y'all feeling?
Not gonna hold you. If we pull up to the spot,
get a jacket.
Nah. If we pull up together, we friends. He take his whatever off. He got that shirt under. We don't know each other while we in there. But when we leave, we could be friends again.
Yeah.
Because you ain't out here having me looking crazy. I'm sorry.
Since you said that, what do you do when he come up to you and he like, yo, like, you want to drink? Like, yo, bro, like.
I'll take a drink.
You know what you gotta do? You gotta treat him like you're a bartender. You be like, nah, I'm cool, my G.
Nah, I'm not gonna hold you. I'll roll with my corny homie, even though we might just be a dub that whole night with his Batman tee or his Superman tee.
I'm gonna roll
with him.
I'm gonna roll with my corny mans, but it's cool.
I don't know, man. He could hate me after that night, though.
Yeah, y'all good friends. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a mediocre friend at best. I'm quick.
Yo, Joe, wait, Joe. You trying to tell me? Look, yo, Joe, you in the crib? You had planned this day for like a week. You like, yeah, we gonna go to this club. We gonna get it popping. Boom, boom, boom. I got the right fit on, right everything head to toe. You preparing for this shit for weeks. Your drip is A1, my nigga. You pull up to your club and your man is looking like he just rolled out of bed, and you gonna let that shit slide, nigga?
Listen. Let me tell you. Let me tell you the type of friend I am, because this is true story. This happened. Shorty, I'm chilling with my niggas, and Shorty's bad and stuff like that, and I'm talking to her and I'm vibing, and she want to go to some other spot or whatever. And I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm trying to tell my boys to come through too. And she's like, I don't really want to, like, your friends are kind of corny. I don't want to, like, chill with them. And I'm like, listen, bitch, my friends are my friends. You're going to have to deal with them or you're not going to deal with them. And then you're not dealing with me. Simple as that. I might have lost some, like, I might not have been able to bag Shorty off that just because of that. But, you know, I'm a man and I got principles, and defending my friends is a part of my principles. So, you know, I went like that. And, you know, me and Shorty still had a good rapport. You know, I'm not even going to get totally into it, but.
Joe, we thank you for your service. I'm never doing that. Sorry.
I ain't doing that.
If the girl pulled me to the side, she be like, yo, listen, we lit tonight, but your man's gotta go. I'm dapping my man's up, and I'm asking him if he need money for the Uber.
But that's
He's still
okay
my
too,
brother.
though. That's okay.
Yeah,
That's okay too,
I'll
though.
see you later, nigga.
It
Yeah.
depends. It depends.
And
what
if
you
you
know.
can't be the friend, don't be mad at me because I'm dealing with because you, especially depending on the circum. Now, if she's a mediocre joint herself and she's like, "Yo, your friends come," then I'm looking at you like, "Ma, you not." But I'm saying for the joints, if I,
Nah, she was
I
fire.
want to deal with.
I'm not gonna hold you. She was
See,
fire.
if she fired, then I'm sorry, Bucko. You and
I'd
that.
have left my friend in the dust.
Yeah, you and that Flash T-shirt gotta go home.
Yeah, go run
I
around.
don't know.
and
It's just
find somebody
like,
else.
at that point I was chilling with a bunch of my friends and I was chilling with Shorty too. But it's
Sounds
like,
nice, yo. You could have left with her.
Hey,
I ain't trying to dump my friends, man. It's
Listen,
like,
I'm gonna tell you right
Yeah.
now. You know how many times I done left my friends in the middle of some crazy situations
We
to
know,
be like,
Ty.
bad wingman.
We know,
What?
Ty. We
how you
hung out
going? Nah, I've never been in no situation like that with y'all. I've never been in no situation like that
Listen,
with y'all.
me, I'm not gonna hold you.
Well, we gotta think about it because we hung out a lot and we drink a lot. So
Not gonna hold you.
Thomas, we throw smoke bombs. And he just disappeared.
Nah, next time you see Thomas, he in the middle of the dance floor on the floor with Shorty.
Halfway off the floor, like 3 inches off the ground. He's like this
Listen,
close to the ground.
if I'm the determining factor whether you could go home with Shorty that you've been buying
It's
drinks.
not going home. But in the story that I was saying,
Throw
is that
me under the bus. I understand,
She
bro.
wanted to go to another spot. She wanted to go into another spot, and she was like, "Your friends are kind of like not corny, but they were like." She was like,
Would it
I'm
match
not
the
really-"
vibe?
Yeah, and I'm like, "You don't know them niggas. We're gonna go and like we still gonna have fun, and you don't have to worry about them. Me and you are talking. You know what I'm saying?"
Mm-hmm.
You gotta worry about that. Ain't crampy style, bitch.
You
I
know,
feel you, baby.
Shorty ended up having a good time too, from what I would think. I hope so. I don't know. But she didn't really have to deal with the homies at that point.
Yeah.
Some girls don't like it. Some girls don't like it when they see you having fun. Like you could be talking to Shorty and then for me, ASAP Ferg put in work come on and then I want to go into the middle of the freaking dance floor and just jump around like a crazy idiot. Some girls don't like that shit. They be like, oh, this guy's kind of.
It's kind of corny and wild.
Yeah.
If I met you in a club and you get mad at me for dancing, don't talk to me, man. We're in a fucking club. What are we gonna do?
Right.
She wants you to.
And I'm the type of dude I get hyped when I'm like, with my dudes, like we like listening to some type of music that we think is fire.
Yeah.
And, like, I get hyped.
Bro,
like,
you're in a club with music blasting, you're drinking, you have a good time, you with your friends. You're supposed to dance, man. I know a lot of niggas want to stand on the wall because you probably got a gun on you, or whatever the case may be.
They don't got a gun on them no more. They just got Twitter on them.
Yeah, man. Niggas is corny, man. Go out there, have fun, man. Do your little two-step. If you look corny, you look corny. But,
But at least you're having a good time.
You're having a good time, man.
Life too short to
man.
be worrying about how other people perceive. Even though I'm
Exactly,
joking about
yeah.
having a corny friend, listen, I don't mind having corny friends, long as you being you.
Exactly.
I'd rather have 10 corny friends that's being the real them than the 10 friends that's
fake
cool.
ass niggas.
Me too.
Yeah, but you ain't really like that. I really know you. I've been to your, and you're not really built like that. But
Man, you dance, you go have fun, man. Get on that dance floor, man. If you got 2 left feet, man, make it work, nigga.
But
You gotta know what song your 2 left feet work on.
wait, but to say all of that, still, if Shorty see you do that dance move, she don't want you to go to the next spot with us. You my mans, but I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm out.
I'm sorry.
I ain't gonna lie. I think Joe Mann had on the Batman t-shirt. That's why she was like, nah, I ain't going with this nigga, bro. Who is this nigga? You gonna save Gotham today? Nah, she dumped you.
I'm not gonna hold you. It could have been one of those nights.
She said, "Get out of here, Bruce Wayne."
The Joker's running rampage in the city right now. Don't you got something to do?
She said, "Catwoman's doing a burglary and you're here."
Oh, man.
Y'all niggas are sick. But
That's how it be like, though. That's funny.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I'm not gonna hold you. Definitely been there.
Oh shit.
Hey, haven't we all? We've all been out with a friend that he just kind of like, that's your man's, but he kind of make you look bad in the moment right now.
You want to chill with him because that's your man, that's your,
Right.
your ace boon.
Right.
But
You know, the drip don't be dripping sometimes. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
and sometimes I even drip because you don't even have to be in the flyest thing, but sometimes also just about your demeanor. You gotta come off, give that present. And some people they just don't have that presence. Not to say I'm the coolest cat on
Yeah.
the street, but you know I know how to. You gotta know how to handle
I
yourself.
be telling people like if they invite me after work somewhere, I'll be like, yo, listen, I just got off work. I probably got my uniform on. You sure it's not that type of vibe because I can't pull up with a freaking MSG polo
And I'm the
everybody
type.
else is fly. You know what I'm saying?
I'm the type. I've been in multiple situations where I've had people quote me like, "I'll be just getting out of work, or I'm just in a place where I wasn't like planning to be fly that day," and they're like, "Yo, pull up, da da da." And if I get over, and you know, cause your man's is always going to gas it to you like you don't need to be that fly. But then when I get there, and you got on the nicest Jordans, you got
You
on
got
your
on
new
red
jeans,
bottoms.
and then I
he
pull up.
got the Thomas Balenciagas on.
Yeah,
I knew
and
it
then I
was
pull up
coming.
in some Adidas slides. Like, nah, I'm gonna go home on that one.
Yeah.
Cause I wouldn't put myself in that situation. Cause I already know the type of look I'm gonna get. Cause I know about watching other people get that look.
Sometimes
So
you gotta
I
call
ain't
that
gonna
audible
do
and
that.
go home real quick. You like,
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta,
That's why I
yo,
come
listen.
prepared all the fucking time.
Yeah. Thomas got a pair of Balenciagas in his house and in his locker at work.
Yo, fuck out of here.
Balenci.
I'm sick of
Balenci.
it, y'all.
he got a PO box in Manhattan somewhere where he could always go to and get his freaking Balenciagas out.
Balenciaga box? That's crazy.
Yeah.
He just pulled them joints out. I'm ready.
I'm ready.
He definitely called the Uber before and was like, yo, just pick up the Balencis and drop them off to me.
Yeah.
Yo,
Said
sending the Uber
he
to your
said
crib just to get your shoes is crazy.
Telling you, man.
Nigga
to
said
the
door
back cave.
open.
Go to the back cave, Alfred. Pick up my shoes.
Nigga said the door's open.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Yo, that's crazy.
Niggas are-
All right, so since we on drip, y'all ready to get into these sneakers for this week?
Oh yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
we
Let's
are.
get
All right, let's get into them. Let's get into them.
these kicks.
Give me a quick second, ladies and gentlemen.
One of my favorite
Give
parts.
me a quick second.
Favorite.
We are getting to the internet browser so we can look at these sneakers. We've been working on our production here. You know, if y'all want to see the sneakers in a clearer view, feel free to invest. We will start a GoFundMe. But this is what we working with for now. So work with us. But talk amongst yourselves as I'm setting this up, guys.
You know what's crazy for the production? Since you said that, niggas
What's
should
up?
get a projector. So when we do that, when we all together,
Mm-hmm.
bam, bam, boom,
That could work.
bada bing, bada boom, little hoe.
All
And
right,
I
we
already
got
got somebody we get the projector from already too.
Well,
we
look
got
at
the
this
first one up. Y'all ready? Are y'all ready to start this one and flip it, leave it? Got it, need it, keep it. Are
Where's
y'all ready?
Joseph? Where's Joseph Anthony?
Oh wait.
I'm edit that part. You gotta worry about that. I edit that.
Copy.
I can't edit the other ones because y'all was talking when I had to move.
Oh.
All right, let me pause it.
Copy.
Oh man. Well, anyway, we back from our break, man. We back from the break. So we
Hey,
on.
speaking from the break, my bad. Sidebar. My man Bow Wow will give a lot of niggas problems in the verses. That nigga got a lot of hits.
Oh, I got hits.
That was random, but
That
is
was
true.
super random.
That's probably true.
I was thinking about Fresh as I Miss while I was taking a piss. And,
This nigga's a sick bastard.
What?
Why?
That's
If that's your go to and your
I don't know why it was in my head. But I was just like, yo, he got some hits. This guy.
he was in the bathroom like you ain't fly.
Yeah,
You ain't stunting like I'm stunting.
You ain't fresh as I miss.
Yo.
Those niggas are sick, bro.
Oh man, speaking of fresh as I'm is, we back on the topic of one and flip it, leave it. Our weekly sneaker pod topic.
You got
First sneaker we got today, we getting into the smoke gray ones. How y'all feeling about this one?
Ooh.
I will not be copping those. Those are a leave it for me.
Honestly, bro, that's a leave it for me too. Surprise!
What?
Look
Yeah,
at
Shaka.
it's
that
a
Air
leave it.
Jordan one ass nigga.
Soak the
It's a leave
shaka.
it.
I'm
Yo,
It's a leave
listen.
it.
I like them low key. I don't know if I'm
Air
gonna cop
one.
them.
I think I have something that looks similar to that already, so I ain't gonna jump out the window and
I
copy
fake like them.
Great
Listen.
pair
I
of
told y'all I am a Gray fan. You know,
You are the
Gray Hova. You know when Hove says Gray Hova, that's how I feel.
Oh,
I like Gray.
He's a
it's a leave it for me. No funny shit.
Definitely leave it for me too. I agree.
It's a
It's
leave
like
it. It's
more.
a leave it. It's a leave it for Vince until he sees the resale, and then he's like, "All right, it's a flip it."
That's the thing. Yeah. That's
Well, listen, if I can make
flip it.
money off it, it's a flip it. But I don't have a. But then again, with these Jordan restocks, it's like they're
You can make
valuable.
money off of almost every one.
They're valuable at first, but then the stock starts to drop. So I'm
Yeah.
just gonna
You
leave it
have
all
to-
alone. I'm not
yeah.
even about to just. I'm not even gonna deal with the headache.
And
The
if you do try
the
to
Royal
flip it,
Toe
you
ones is
gotta,
like 250 my size or some shit on StockX.
But
That's
that's
like
like
almost $100 more retail.
with all Jordan ones right now, bro. If you hold on to it, you ain't not gonna get no resale, but you gotta hold it on to for like 6-7 months, bro, to get some real money.
I'm not doing all that.
You
Not
gotta
for
sit on it,
sneakers.
and that's an investment.
It is an investment, but I'd rather invest in other things than that right now.
You know what? I'm not gonna get them, but I will tell y'all this: my brother likes them, and his birthday's coming up, and I might buy them for him. But let's see if he listens to this podcast, so he'll know what his fucking surprise is.
Jesus Christ, Joseph.
Look
Save
at
that.
Joe giving his shit away.
Oh man! All right, we ready for the next sneaker? Oh, no,
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. All right, we got the University. What's this? Black and University Gold.
Yes, sir.
You call them 12? Yeah. So the Black and University
You call them
Gold 12s. How we feeling about this? Is a one and flip it, keep it.
Those are hard.
One
Leave
and
it.
flip.
Leave
Leave
it.
it.
Leave it.
Leave it.
I'm
They're
out.
hard though. They're hard though.
Those
They're
are
hard. The gray ones, the ones that we just showed was hard too, but I gotta skip these two.
These are good shoes. It's just like you have to be really picky with your cops these days. Coronavirus.
Yeah. Right. I think under regular circumstances, it'd probably be a copy for me too. But I'm trying to slow down because, as Dave will tell you, I've been a sicko with these cops during this Corona pandemic. So I'm
This
trying
guy
to slow
doubled
down.
his sneakers. This
I definitely
pandemic.
did, so I'm trying to calm down. But those 12s is hard. But to be honest, you know what 12s that look just like these that I'll probably go and just get them for the resale instead of getting those. I'll probably get the Mellow 12s. Those
That's what I was gonna say.
they look just like that, but it's a little it's a like slight differences, but
those
for some
look
reason
like
I just
Oak Hill
yeah,
colorways.
I just like those a little bit better, and I think resale on those aren't.
What's
too
the
crazy.
difference on the Mellow 12 and those ones? What the inverse? The yellows on top?
No, not that. But the back tab is a little different. There's more red in it, and also on the tongue. On this one, I think the 2 is like yellow, and I think on the mellow ones, the 2 is like how it says TWO down the middle. I think is red or something like that.
Oh, okay, yeah. Because this whole
It's
time I
slight
thought those were the
differences.
Mellow 12s.
Nah, it's slight differences. It's not huge, but it's enough for me to be like, man, I like those slightly more.
All
I
right.
mean, for me, like I said, like I want them. I want them, but I'm probably gonna skip them because y'all know I'm at my point where I'm like, okay, I see something else on the radar. We not
Did
going
you
over
say
the.
anything?
Oh,
It's
me,
like-
that's a skip.
Yeah, he said-
No, because it's like it looked like you froze. That's why.
Yeah, I did froze. I did freeze real quick. I was doing something on my
I
phone.
thought you wanted to say something on that.
Nah, I didn't want to say nothing. Next.
All right,
My
next
bad.
one. Don't mind that one. We'll get to that. Let's get into the Black Cement 11 IE Low. How are we feeling about this?
Fernando said he's copping, but I ain't copping.
Those are the outlet specials right there. Those are the model features. Those are
Why they gotta be more
Trash.
Oh, wait.
basura, papa.
Why? Only cement, only black cement that's allowed to be out there is 3s.
Yes.
Sick ass nigga. So why they get the flip? Why they get the flip slick colorways and bread colorways, but cement gotta be just for 3?
It just looks very cheesy. It looks like Jordan is bootlegging Jordan.
But but honestly, if you look at it, with the originals, they're kind of the same way as threes anyway. If
I'm
you
a
think
sucker
back,
for the
if you
elephant print, man. I
think
think like
about like the first IEs that came out, it's basically the same shit. But
No, it's not.
Ty should get an elephant print bandana.
the alligator joints look
I
just
might.
like.
I'm matter of fact, that might be
Only
my
thing
next
that's
purchase.
different is that it's gray this time. If you actually think about it, the gray and then
And it wasn't elephant print, bro. It was all black with red, bro. It was all black and it had hints of red on it.
but it had
Original
the same,
Giants?
it had the
Listen,
same-
I like those more than other Jordan 11 lows. I hate 11
I like
lows.
the
I like
I like the
IEs though.
IEs.
IEs
IEs are the
way
IEs
better
is
than.
hard.
originals.
I like
Way better.
IEs, but listen, man, y'all
Those are originals.
could have dropped the referees again before y'all dropped these.
The referees wasn't even all that. Get out of
I
here.
like the
Referees
referees.
hard.
Referees
I
is
would have
hard.
to. I don't recollect.
Referees is like the same shoe, but like all black.
My favorite IE was actually the white, green, and yellow joints. Those was hard.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Mine's is the white cement ones.
Those is hard too.
Oh, they have white cement ones,
Yes.
but you don't like the black cement ones.
But he get mad at me when I
No.
say I like white cement threes and
The
not black
fuck?
cement threes.
Difference.
Yeah, no. You know what, Thomas? He can't come at you about that shit no more.
Thank
Yes,
you.
I can.
Yeah,
Fuck
he
out of
can't.
here.
He can't.
Thank you.
Because it's the same shit.
No, it's not. Jordan
Thomas
3,
feel
Jordan
the
3
same
black
way.
cement. Jordan Black 3 cement is a staple shoe. That shit ain't. Fuck out of here.
Just
Well,
because
maybe
it's, a staple shoe
it's
means
new.
what?
They wanted to try
Yeah.
it out.
It's new. You're right about that part. It is new. New
Just
trash.
because it's
It
new,
being
it's
a-
trash.
But it
No,
being a
it's just
staple
that
shoe
it's
means-
trash, bro. It doesn't matter.
It's
bro.
not
It's new.
trash. It's alright.
Joe, when them just shits drop, I want to see you online.
I ain't going on nothing.
Listen,
Wow, fuck out of here. Don't
Nah,
be defending
I'm
no
with
shit you
Vince
ain't
on this
copping,
one.
nigga.
This is definitely Big Basuda.
Don't
Big
defend no
Basuda.
shit you ain't copping, nigga. Fuck out
so
of here.
you agree with him, Tom, when he said?
Yeah.
No, I'm saying about the
Nah, because
I don't know about the white cement versus black cement take on it, but I mean, I'm
he
just not
can't, he
big
can't
on.
talk to me about black cement threes.
it's only natural that you can make an inverse of the color.
Different.
It's only natural you can make an inverse of the colorway.
But
Michael
wait,
Jordan
wait,
wanted more
wait.
the
To
black
your
cement
point of the
threes.
inverse color, that's just like how y'all love those royal blue threes that just came out, but everybody hated the fire red threes, but they're the same thing, just
Exactly.
color.
Huh?
Yeah, I hated
Those fire red threes and
I would
those
not have confidence.
The both
royal
the
threes.
But he bought both. He
The
bought
same-
both. The red threes.
Fire red threes.
The cement.
Oh,
the,
Nah, they're not fire
whatever-
red threes. They're the red threes. The
whatever red
one that
threes.
the
Chicago.
Chicago
The
exclusive.
Chicago
Oh.
threes, yeah, whatever.
he bought both.
Y'all know me. I don't keep up with the names. I call all these sneakers the same
Thomas.
thing.
Vincent bought it on sale.
I don't care.
That's a good
You
deal.
still got it.
All right.
You got it.
It
Listen,
wasn't.
Thomas,
I wasn't jumping out the window.
all
for
I'm
the
hearing
face.
is if you get those sneakers off of retail, like lower than retail, you good. If you
I
get
get
those black cement,
I'm not
IEs,
buying them. I'm not buying them. But if I get those,
That's the easy pass for me, bro.
if
I'm not
I
even blinking
get
at
those under retail, you gonna bother me?
All right. Let's not waste so much time on this mid sneaker
Yes!
then, since you don't like it.
Yo, fuck this.
What's next?
All right, so let's get into the next sneaker, which is the 11 low Concord. Y'all do the name because I'm bad with names. Y'all go.
Sketch.
For a sketch. Women.
Sketch. That's
That
what
is
they-
a pass.
That's a hard.
Yeah, it's a
pass.
pass.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
Metro card, like student Metro card. When you go, you swipe that shit in. You got 3 more swipes.
Yeah,
That's my first swipe.
yeah.
That's my.
That shit is like purple. I don't know what color that is, bro. It looks
Yeah.
purple and blue.
I'm tired of them naming most of the 11 lows that's white. I'm tired of them naming the Concord at this.
That's not
point.
Concord. Yeah,
Leave
that's
Concord.
Yeah, I don't know why they call it
Concord
Concord.
is a color, is a shade of purple.
I understand that, but the black and white.
Wait, if Concord is a shade of purple, then
It
why
is.
they call it black and white drinks Concords then?
Under the shoe is purple.
Yeah.
Uh,
If you look like
Listen, y'all obviously more in tune with the sneaker stuff than me. If I like it, I'll get it. These I don't like, and that's a pass.
Listen.
I don't care if you call them Concord, Sketch, Blue, Grapefruit, whatever you call them, is pass.
I was in class all day, and that was the best thing that I learned all day. From Vince.
You didn't know it's purple under the black and white Concord?
I didn't know that neither.
No,
Yeah.
in the clear bottom, if you look at it,
Yeah, it's purple. That's why they
I don't
call
have a
it.
pair of
That
those.
little bit of hint, they call it a whole thing. You know what I mean? People think Concord is black and white. It's not.
I thought it was till just now.
but
It's
I
that
just
little bit.
feel like they should just leave that for the black and white shoe.
Well, shout out to Professor V Mindstate for that one. That little tidbit of
Listen, man,
knowledge.
I'm your neighborhood sneakerhead for a reason.
Mm-hmm. Are we ready for the last sneaker?
Can you hear me now?
Hold on.
Good.
You good? Copy.
All right. He's back. All right, let's get into the last sneaker, which will be the Yeezy 700 M. It's MVN. Is it MVN?
Yes.
MNVN Bone.
What does that stand for? Sneaker God, Vince.
Huh?
What does that stand for? And
That's his new
MNVN.
album, nigga.
Stands for Manolo.
Must not wear. I don't know.
I don't know what it stands for either, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think they said some. It was some weird shit. I think it was like moving van or some weird shit. Like it's supposed to be for a certain type of occupation where Kanye kind of like named that shoe after. I can't remember. But it was.
Look at the fun facts. I appreciate it.
It was some corny shit, but that shoe is, bro. That's a Magic Johnson no look pass to James Worthy.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I like them, but I'm not gonna buy them.
Yeah, it's a big pass for me. I don't know, for some reason all these MVPs
All of them is trash.
that I just don't, to me that 700 on the side like that and the MV like the letter and all that, it just looked very cheesy to me.
You know what? Yeah, it looks cheesy, but you know what would have been hard if what they did instead of putting laces. Y'all gonna hate me because it's gonna remind you of the PG4s. But if you would have put the zipper on it, that would have been hard.
Do not zip up. I do not want to zip up my sneakers. Thank you.
I like that, but yeah, that would have looked because that's what the material is on the side. It's like the flap for the zip-up shoes.
Only sneakers I wouldn't mind.
Go ahead, Tom.
Nah, I'm about to say only sneaker I wouldn't mind a zipper is the Travis Scott's Air Force Ones. That's it.
And you can take those
You
off.
don't like that. You don't like the
Exactly. Nope. Keep all the zippers.
You don't like the flight posits.
Keep all the zippers. But anyway, go back to what you were saying, V.
Nah, the 700s remind me of the Air Tempos with a big ass logo on the side of the shoe. Cause you know Scottie Pippen got the Air joints. Yeah, that's kind of remind me of that shit. That's like Kanye's version of the Air. It's just a big
You would have thrown a zipper on that shit. That shit would have been hard.
On what shoe?
On this one.
Nah, I don't
Vince, on the material on the side, that's not like the flap for the zipper ones, like the what were they, the 23s or the 33s that had the zipper, like the Ray Allen shits, remember that they had the zipper?
Yeah. I never
Those
had
are hard. Those are hard.
I ain't like them, man.
You ain't like them?
Nah, when Jordan started making sneakers, when Jordan started making sneakers just for basketball, that's when I got out the game. I mean, all his shoes are for basketball, but most of the sneakers are just like
they hit for fashion too, but
it's just a fashion. It's some street shit. You know what I mean?
Hey,
but
listen, I like
ones,
zip up.
you can keep that. Those are all basketball performance shoes. I don't need those.
I'm happy to announce that the PG4s are dropping in all black, and I will be copying.
Well, I got news for you. There will be a lot in stock for you. So go ahead.
You probably get 50 in every size if you want. If they sell out, I know who bought them.
Listen. Next time, if I cop them shits, next pod my feet are gonna be up, and you gonna see them right here.
Joseph, I can't wait to play basketball with Ty.
That's cool. I'll mute his screen.
He gonna wear them to work. They all
muting my screen is nasty.
He gonna wear them to work. They all black.
What's the next? What's the next one on the docket?
All right, let's keep it on Kanye West right now. Let's keep it on Yeezy. Let's go Kanye West for El Presidente. What's y'all takes on that? And also another thing I want to know y'all take on that, and also have in mind what celeb would y'all most want to see in office?
What celeb I want to see in office?
Yeah.
Well, stick with the whole Kanye thing first.
Yeah, let's go Kanye first, and then let's throw out the celeb that we would probably most want to see as president.
So you asking us if we gonna vote for him?
I want to know if y'all want to vote for him. Why do you think he's running? Let's just get into it.
Is it against Trump?
Yes, it's
I
a
don't.
good pick.
I don't know.
It's not against Trump because he's a Trump pawn.
That's your opinion, Joseph.
Yeah.
It's not against Trump.
It's
Why do you think he's bringing it up right now? He's bringing it up right now to fuck up the Democratic Party's shit. So like niggas can like write in their votes. Oh yeah, Kanye West. And then to mess up that shit, so then the people that are, the diehard Trump heads, they're gonna vote for Trump, and then Trump is gonna win again. That's a ploy. If it was really to go against, like, it's not to go against Trump because he would have been started his campaign. You know what I'm saying?
Nope.
No.
It's already late in the game. He's already bringing that shit up now. He's bringing that shit up now. Like, you got to make a campaign, or you got to go to do speeches. You got to say what your policies are. You can't just say I'm running for freaking president.
He don't got no policies, man. Yo, Joe, we trying to let these jokes fly, man. We don't give a fuck about all this serious shit.
Yeah, I'm about to say, to be honest, I'm not even taking it that serious because I don't think he's taking it that serious.
He's not even. No one's really taking it serious.
Yeah.
I thought you seriously voted for that nigga. I was like, yo, fuck out of here.
If it's him against Trump and I had the choice,
no, I'm choosing Kanye. Yeah, I'm choosing Kanye. But he's not going against Trump. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but like I said, like, he's not really running in actuality. Like, it's just to me, this is my album with Drake getting. We putting on the finishing touches. Let's bring the attention back to me. Good, bad, or not, whatever. Any press is good press. You know how
the
these
next album
work.
is gonna be fire because his last two shits was trash.
I think Jesus is King. It has some dope records. I wouldn't say I wouldn't call it a fire album, but listen, that Follow God record is hard. That's still in my rotation. So
one song does not classify as the album as being good.
No, but I'm saying there's other songs that I like, but that song that is always in rotation.
Okay.
So you could think it's mid or not, whatever.
Baby Back mid.
We think Ratchet Happy Birthday is mid, so there.
Nah, it's worse than mid. That shit trash.
And we are back. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I had a motherfucking dad break. If you don't like it, you can eat ass. But yeah, back to this nigga Yeezy. What was your take on him, Ty? You were saying?
I don't remember what I was saying. I'll just say,
basically,
I was saying obviously it's not a real thing. I think it's more of a ploy for his album, and just to Kanye's one of those people, like, he's like, oh, they haven't been talking about me in a while. I need to give them something to talk about me. I need to be trending. So I took it with a grain of salt.
I agree with that.
Kanye sits there, he looks at the back computer, and he be like, I'm not trending today. And he starts saying it's like a big monitor and shit. Yep. Got mad shit on it.
Mm-hmm.
My bad for cutting you off, Thomas.
No, it's cool. I agree with you only because, like, even through, like, the whole protesters and shit like that, even though he did go out and he protested, he didn't say shit. Usually niggas is like, yo, what's he gonna say? Because niggas have that negative reaction when he say shit. So now with the whole album and everything else, yeah, let me run for president 2020, bitch. So
I'm surprised he was even out there, to be honest with you.
So before we get off that topic, I just want to know, name one celeb that y'all, if y'all seen that name, is like, nah, I think he or she will actually be a dope president. Like, I will vote for this person.
J. Cole. I will vote for J. Cole for president.
Okay.
Wale.
Nah, Wale's too volatile. I love Wale though, but he's too volatile. He want to drop a bomb on a nigga.
I'm saying he real mellow though. He's a mellow person. He's literally like J. Cole for me. The reason why is because
he be getting mad about stuff. He like me. I be getting mad about shit.
He do get mad. He's very emotional.
It has to be a celebrity or anything?
Yeah, just like somebody in like the public eye that you would be like, yo, I think that they will make a dope president.
We are now in the
Vince.
We are now in the public eye.
I accept your nomination.
That's what I was gonna say. We are now in the public eye. Vince is now nominating himself.
I don't know. I'm gonna say Kodak Black.
Kodak Black.
Yo, y'all have some sick picks.
J. Cole's not a sick pick.
I want Kodak Black to be our president.
J. Cole's a sick pick?
I like J. Cole. He's one of my favorite rappers, but I don't. Not to say that he's a sick pick, but the when you throw him in there with Wale and Kodak, that sounds like it sounds like a lit song, but president nominations. I don't know.
I thought we was talking about industry people.
Yeah, anybody, like I said, anybody in the public, like me personally, I was going to pick The Rock because we've seen actual actors become presidents before. And I think he has, like, something about The Rock is just there's no part of the world where people don't like The Rock.
I'd vote for The Rock. I'd vote for The Rock.
Yeah, I think I would, because I was just thinking about, I think because I have more time to think about it. So I was like, I would probably pick him. But, I mean, y'all picks is just.
I'm still going for Kodak.
I'm voting for J. Cole, too, man. J. Cole. He's college educated. He's like one of the smarter, like at the way he speaks, you know, is very intellectual. Seems like he knows what he's doing. He seems like, even though with that no name beef and all that stuff, but like
that's exactly the reason why I want to take him.
Bro, he was touching on something that people. I don't even want to get into that on this. That's a whole separate subject.
You got to think about what he said inside that song to No Name. He said he's not educated on that type of stuff. So why would I put somebody that's saying
he's saying that to be like humble on himself. He's trying to let you know that he's kind of like we could all be kind of like more educated. He doesn't want to seem like, because even though he's considered like you know how Lupe Fiasco is considered like a big like over the head rapper, like he's so intellectually smarter than us and stuff like that.
Of course.
J. Cole doesn't want you to feel alienated because his raps are like deep or stuff like that. He wants you to know that, yeah, maybe I'm not the highest, I'm not the fucking valedictorian of my college class. Like, yeah, I was smart. Maybe I had a 3.5, but I wasn't the smartest nigga in my class.
Not for nothing,
might have been the smartest chick in her class.
You don't need to be the smartest person to be president because, you know, as we all know,
that's clearly obvious.
President.
That's what I'm saying
just,
is that he knows how to
face.
navigate the waters. He navigates the waters between multiple. Come on, doing $1 in a dream tours for people, for his fans. That's like that's political, bro. Smart, like, and that's
is marketing.
And that's really caring about the people though.
That's caring about the people, but what I'm saying is, as far as I wouldn't pick him only off of the whole No Name situation, is how he handled the situation.
He stuck by his guns. You gotta stick by your guns. You said you put the rapper ready. You put the rapper ready, and it's like, just because a couple people didn't like what you said, like.
I'm like
the way that society ended up being like, you can't even come at women no more. Like. If a woman's wrong about some shit, you should be able to call them out on it regardless. It's not anti-feminist.
Wale made a song just like that off his EP.
No. Wale's EP is great. Like,
but I'm saying,
I listened to June 5th. My Queen is a God. I listen to that song every day, and
But he has a song just like J. Cole's song to No Name. I'm just saying the way he handled it is just like, okay, look, and then like I said, both of them even said it. And I'll even take that away from Wale. Like, yo, look, they both said they could be more educated on the situation.
Listen, I love Wale. Wale is volatile, bro. He can't be the leader of a nation being volatile like that, bro. You see what Trump is doing. Trump does shit just off whim. You need a nigga that could analyze and see things and do things.
But that's how you want all leaders to be.
All leaders?
All leaders have that quality.
Trump is not a real leader, bro. That's what I'm saying.
He never was. He was a celebrity thrown in the start.
That's why I'm saying that. I don't know if Wale could do that per se.
And niggas that wanted to hear that shit, they fell for it. He didn't do none of that shit.
I'm a Wale fan, bro.
Just to shift
I met Wale. Let me tell you real quick. I met him one time. The crowd was like around him, right? He was like at a gallery by my crib. I pulled up with I had like a hat that he was making. I had it on. Boom.
I remember.
They wanted to I had that stuff on. I wanted to get my CD signed. I pulled out the CD. They got the CD signed, and then he came out, and he was like, not to me specifically, but like to the crowd. Like, I guess like maybe people weren't as hype. And he was like, "Oh, y'all some enthusiastic motherfuckers." Like he was just like on some like. Bro, like, it's not that. Like, we just, like, right now you just came out, and now we hype. Like, now we getting hype. And he just, like, he's
I
moody,
wouldn't take,
bro.
not for nothing, because as a person that I've watched just to study as an artist, I know how people do their shows. I wouldn't take too much stock into that one instance because artists, comedians, anybody does that when they come out to the stage and they want to build up more energy. They always be like, "Oh, well, that was it," or whatever, and that's their cue.
He ain't say it like that.
I get what you're
like 'cause he
saying.
was
I get
mad.
what you're saying,
He
but
said it because he was
I
mad.
just
I could
wouldn't.
tell I could tell by the tone of his voice. I could tell between I'm trying to get the crowd live and damn, y'all niggas like why
I
am
get
I
what
even
you're saying,
here?
but
Like
I wouldn't
I could go
stock
back
into
to
that.
DC. I could go back to DC. But
I wouldn't take
over
stock
here.
into that. But let's shift the topic because I
Bro,
was expecting us to go that deep into
it's
that.
been multiple times as a Wale fan. I'm a fan of Wale. He comes out late to all his shows. Like
Everybody do that though.
no, this nigga came out one time. I went to 5 Wale shows at least 3 of them shits. He came out like at 11 o'clock, bro.
Oh, Kodak Black. He come out early. He's on
11 o'clock.
The point
It's
is,
crazy.
all the concerts I've been to, main
You sick for
headliners,
that one.
they always come out.
You sick for that?
Or just
Alright.
that's out there. I just feel like they come out.
All right, this is a nigga. This is a nigga that was caping for Wale, but listen, I've seen like shit, and I was like, all right, you know, I can see why niggas are like, and then he's always all right. You know, I'm not even gonna go in on him because he's gonna hear this podcast. He's gonna be like, fuck this nigga. Meanwhile, I love Wale. Like I have a lot of Wale merch. I have Wale, like in my library. I have a whole bunch of shit, bro. But
Joe, check
just
your
being
Twitter right now.
honest.
Check your Twitter and see if Wale still follows. I'm pretty sure he just blocked your ass.
He probably did block my ass. He's gonna block my ass after this.
Pretty sure he just blocked you for sure.
I'm just being honest with
He's
people
100%.
react. People act like you gotta keep it. You gotta be knowledgeable about how people are gonna act to certain things.
I'm saying J. Cole made that same mistake though.
J. Cole ain't it neither, man. He got to get some more years up in his life, man. He's still a young guy. He's still a young man.
J. Cole's like your age, bro.
No, he's not.
No, he's not.
He's
No,
30
he's not.
something.
Not. I'm
J.
older
Cole,
than J.
J. Cole?
J. Cole's like 32, 33.
Nigga, that ain't my age.
All right, Vince. You see, I'm trying to say that you a young god, bro.
Listen, man, I'm comfortable in my skin. I'm an old man. It's cool. Like, he ain't my age. He's still a young boy, man. He got a lot to learn, bro.
All right.
Yeah,
I mean,
anyways,
just off that was like the only thing that he did that was bad.
Just do it.
All right. I love that I love the energy we got on that topic. When I brought that topic up and I wrote it down,
You didn't think it was gonna be that long,
I
right?
did not expect the deep dive, but I love it though. I love it because I loved it. It was
You see
actually
me?
dope.
I said Kodak Black, nigga, because I ain't give a fuck.
Nah, it was actually dope. I enjoyed the Thomas Vince Wale J. Cole conversation. But since we was just
Free Kodak.
Big free Kodak. I'm definitely with you on that.
NBA for president.
Since we was on education, let's I know Joe wanted to
Wale,
get into.
I bump all your albums religiously. Do
Come on, don't do that now. Get out of
Do
here,
not
bro.
cancel me because I play your music, but you just seem like you
Joe
was a little bit of a
stepped
dick,
inside the
bro.
booth
That's it.
just now, bro.
You was just acting like a dick that day. That's it. All right, some niggas act like dicks. Like sometimes I act like a dickhead. Doesn't mean
Joe just
I'm
went
a
inside the booth and put on his cape and said, dun, dun, dun.
dick. More about nothing, man.
Say more about nothing, man. I'm dead.
Oh man.
Go ahead, Ty.
My bad, Ty.
All right, so education. I know Joe wanted to get into college, scam of all scams.
I got no take. I didn't go to college, so I'm just saying.
Joe talk
You
too
can still
much.
have a take.
I save my
never
shit
got
for
skilled.
last. Y'all could go first.
I went to the School of Hard Knocks. That's about it. That's my
This
take.
is School of Hard Knocks. I was out here in these
I
streets.
got a street education.
MSG is a
from
college, you heard?
I got a high school education. I ain't go to college. I got a street education.
But look, listen, nigga. My college put me in a 3. Well, I ain't gonna tell you the number. Niggas got me in debt, B.
Me too.
That's
But
another reason why I ain't go.
I did finish though, so
I mean, you can get scholarships and shit like that, but
I mean, I got a little bit of money, so
I just felt like if I went to college, I'd be wilding out too much.
Yeah, you
Exactly.
probably would have did it like me. You probably would have did it just like
I'd have
me.
been wilding, especially if
Yeah.
I didn't get a scholarship. I probably wouldn't have went off my mom's and pop's dime. And I'm not gonna waste
Listen,
their time or money. So
Right.
I
Which is
got
why I left when I left, because I felt like I was wasting money, and I got to a point where it was like I felt like I probably could have went back to college and maybe went to a different college or found my way to wiggle back into Penn State. Shout out to Penn State.
community college.
I was not going to waste my time doing that because I felt like I knew the person that I was at that time, that tight, that Ty Visionary from that time was a sick kid. You get what I'm saying? Like you
still
talking
is.
about, I still am, but
That's not bad.
I'm definitely a lot more calm. If you knew, listen, anybody that knows 19-year-old Ty and you to even watch me to sit here with what I'm doing now and stuff that I'm doing now in my life, complete 180. So
He was 19 2 years ago, people.
I was 19 5 years ago. Thank you very much.
Nigga, that was 10 years.
But anyways, just to say, college is a scam, yes and no. The reason why college is a scam because of the debt that they put you in that they don't talk about. I feel like as often as they should,
Facts.
and the amount of money that you're shelling out. You know, as far as, you know, especially if you're going to go room and board. Like I said, if you're doing community college and stuff, it's not as expensive and, you know, definitely more cost effective. But if you're going to do the whole shebang of doing the room and board and paying for books, and especially if you're going to a big university like I did and all that, you're definitely going to shell out some bucks, especially if you're going out of state. These are things like if you're tuning in, and maybe I don't know how many younger listeners we got, but if you're tuning in and you getting into that stage of about to go to college, I know some of us may come from a family like myself. I didn't have that many people with college experience. So me, it was like, all right, this is a college I've heard of. I looked at the campus. It looks cool. All right, boom, I'm going there. Make sure you seek out advice from somebody that's been there and been through the things that you've been through. Because that's probably the one thing that I probably didn't have, that if I had it then, maybe it probably would help. But I mean, I don't regret nothing. To say all that, I don't regret nothing because it made me the person I am today. I started making music. I started making beats. I started, you know, just, you know, finessing things the way I started finessing things at a rate to a point where it made me into the Ty I am today. So I don't regret not a second of it, to say all that. It still made me who I am.
I completely agree. Like I said, like Ty said, like, bro, like I wouldn't be the nigga I am today off of college because it put me in the position. I got my own crib. Everything that I learned inside college, even cooking, all the way down to me cooking, I took all that shit with me to college when I went away to dorm, and I started out in community college, and that's why I feel like I took the better route because it was less costly, and I was able to get them credits, and I was able to slide into another school without having to go through the debt at that time. It did put me in debt for the 2 years I did do without, like, I mean, no scholarship and all the other shit. Even though I played basketball and everything else, I got to a point that, nigga, when I finally got to college, I think I was 21. That's what y'all niggas actually don't know. Because remember, I told you I spent the extra year in high school. So I graduated when I was 19. Then when I graduated, I didn't go to school right away. I went in a whole year later.
See,
So,
if I would have took time off, that probably would have helped me too, because I went straight into from high school. Then I had that that senior year of summer and all that, and then you go straight into it, and you just young and everything at that point in time is you just want to experience everything. You know?
That's not your fault. That's what they tell you to do, though. They tell you to go
even
straight through so you can finish first.
Listen, you say you started college at 21. You want to know what age I was at when I was like, this ain't for me no more. At least not this route. I was still 19. I ain't even turned 20 yet when I was done with college. I was from 18 to 19. I was done.
But the crazy part was the only reason why I didn't go to college when I was 20 was I was looking at colleges that I wanted to go to. My mom was just clipping them colleges. She was like, "It's a dub."
Mm-hmm.
So what happened was I was supposed to go to ASA. ASA is out by the job. That shit is literally up the block. It was a D1 JUCO school. So I
know where ASA is at.
Yeah, so I was gonna play
By the
ball.
Manhattan Mall.
Yeah, I was gonna play ball there, but they was like, "Yo, you gotta take out a mandatory $20,000 loan." My mom was like, "A mandatory?" She was like, "But ain't he playing basketball?" They was like, "Yeah, we do scholarship." She was like, "Okay, if he got a scholarship, fuck he need that loan for?"
Right.
So she was like, you know what? This school is done. So now I'm
But they scamming. That was a scam right there.
exactly. So now I'm looking at it. I'm like, yo, that was the school I really wanted to go to because now I mean I still be home, but they had dorms out in Brooklyn. So I'm like, okay, cool. Like I could still be home. I could still run back home.
Mm.
That didn't happen. I ended up at Nassau. Now I'm commuting to school. And I'm like, all right, this ain't for me. To all the people that was out there, I actually got kicked out of Nassau. That's why y'all niggas didn't see me no more. So
Like
I,
that.
I got kicked out of Nassau. Then I went upstate to school. Once I went upstate to school, that's when Nasty Thomas came out. That's when I was getting drunk. That's when all the bullshit was happening. That's where that nasty ass story, the blackout story, that's where all that shit came from. But no, I mean like that's what molded me into the alcoholic I am today, the cook I am today.
I'm dead.
It definitely
Yo, that's what molded me into the alcohol.
in the fucking family man I am today, nigga. Nigga, I had a lot of
Well,
growing.
there was some positives that came out of it.
Yeah,
Thank
like,
you.
I'll take it. So
Listen, it's positives in any situation you go through, and if you don't see them, you just ain't looking at the picture correctly.
yeah, everything's a lesson. I ain't taking
There's
nothing.
no positives of smoking crack.
No, there is not. But if you somehow sober up and make it to the other side,
Sobering up from crack
God
is
bless you.
crazy.
God bless you.
God,
Listen, Smokey got killed in New Jack City, man. He sobered up and got smoked.
nigga,
That's
said,
true.
Oh my God.
What was his name? His name wasn't Smoke. What was Chris Rock's name in that shit, man? Pookie.
Yeah,
Pookie got
Pookie.
smoked.
That's Chris Rock.
I
Yeah,
said,
yeah.
He
I
just
said
said
Chris Tucker.
Yeah.
They
It's
said
alright.
Chris- okay. No, you said Smokey, so I thought you was a friend.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
did say Chris Rock though.
He said Chris Rock, but he called him Smokey, so he fucked.
Yeah, I didn't mean
He
Smokey. I meant
remixed
Chris.
him.
I meant yeah.
Remix.
All right, Joe, get into it.
Young
Oh
Smooth,
man, my college was big trash.
Your shit was trash all around though.
Oh man,
Based off what I heard. Go ahead though.
you got to do a deep exhale before you get into this one. So basically, like when I went to all boys high school. Shout out to Cardinal Hayes. I had a lot of fun in high school. High school was great, but there was no women. So, you had to maneuver that like after school and all that stuff. So, speaking of guidance counselors got to do better. Y'all got to tell us if I go to this school, which is super expensive, how much debt am I getting into? Like, you got to really explain it to us teenagers because like we don't get it.
I'm not thinking about
Especially when you throwing us. So basically, Hayes had a deal with the school that I went to, College of Mount St. Vincent in Riverdale. No shout outs to you. Fuck that school.
it. Nigga Joe got them out of here.
So they had a deal with them that that school's population was mostly women, so they wanted to get as many guys in that school as they could. Like I guess they had a quota of how many dudes they had. I don't know. So I had a scholarship, but like the scholarship was like for dorming. So if I did not dorm, I didn't get the scholarship.
Nasty.
Even though if I commuted, I would have saved money. But it's like I'm over here trying to convince my mom. I'm like, yo, if I dorm, I get the scholarship to help cover the dorming. Mind you, I didn't even realize pay attention to how much the tuition in general will cost me. It's a private school, so it was a lot of bread. Like you could look up the school's tuition right now, and you could see it was a lot of money. Mind you, you're paying all that to go to a little school. Like the school's not even that big. It's in Riverdale, right and edge of the Bronx. So, so I had some fun in the school and stuff like that. But for what I paid for it, do I regret that? Like going over there? Should I have went to BMCC or even Hostos? Hostos was down the street from my high school. Could have had the same commute, like if I was going to high school to go to college. But it's that type of stuff. Even I had a boy that went to Hayes and he's used to make fun of Hostos graduates. Like, oh yeah, you're gonna be like the Hostos graduates. They corny, yeah. But like that shit's not corny. If you go to community college, you graduate and you go to a 4-year school and you knock that out, you coming out with way less debt than the dudes that went to Syracuse that didn't have a scholarship, or the dudes that went to Louisville or UNC, or even I don't know if like Howard or like the HBCUs, like I don't know how much their scholarships or
They're affordable, but they pricey.
they're still pricey. So even like the SUNYs are pricey too, like depending on like what you get, like if you get into HELP or stuff like that. But at the end of the day, the school was mad expensive. The best thing that I got out of going to that school was becoming best friends with my boy Logan. Y'all know Logan. That shout out to him. That's my boy.
Shout out Logan.
Shout out Logan.
He was my roommate.
Bird lock.
The second semester, like the first semester of sophomore year, and that's the year that I got kicked out. I got kicked out of that school because I didn't go to class like that. I was just not into it. I wasn't feeling it. That's why, like what Ty was saying and what Thomas was saying, like that break, like if you got to really evaluate if you want to go to college, if you want to put in that work.
For what, bro? I went to college for 1.5 years. I changed
Me too.
But I changed my major once, and I was trying to change it a second time when I was on my way out. You know what I'm saying? Like that just goes to show you how clueless I really was. You know what I mean at the time. But you know what it is too. Sometimes you put pressure on yourself, or sometimes you feel pressure from family, or just all around to like, all right, that's the next step in life. So it's just like, all right, let me just go follow.
That's why I said advisors got to do better. They got to like let you know, like, do you want to be here? Do you want to fuck with
right? You know, so you got to really make these decisions.
See, I knew I wasn't ready for college. I didn't even like high school that much. So I know I wasn't ready to go to
See, I was a kid. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna front. Even though I used to like play around in school and all that, I was the type of kid I could show up to your class at the last minute. Listen, I already know what we talking about.
It's different. High school and college is two different.
Exactly, but you gotta understand when nobody's telling you that, and then you go there and you thinking you could, you know, finesse the same way. You know, people probably tell you
that's what it was. That's what it was.
But you know,
in high school, they kind of like guiding you. They kind of like guiding you to pass, and they want you to get the fuck out of high school.
Yeah.
College, they don't care
at all.
They
get their money off the top.
They getting their money regardless. So they're like, yo, fuck it, we taking your money. So
they
like,
getting
you don't show up to class, we don't care.
They get that up front.
And that's what happened, like to me, and probably to Ty too, and you know, to a lot of people. I know not to you,
but listen, man. Shout out to listen. If you listening, if you started college like me, you didn't finish it. If you want to go back, go back. If you got a passion that you feel like you need college for, go back. And if it's worth that investment, if you got out, if you graduated like my brother Thomas, congrats to you. I hope you're making the best of that degree, and you know doing all you got to do. Right. And also
use it yet.
Sicko. And if you like me and you know you didn't graduate, but you feel like, listen, this is not something I want to do unless like I can only go back to college right now if it was about music related. And I feel like most of this music stuff I can learn on my own. I've been learning on my own. I've been teaching myself music for years now, and you're not gonna stop me. But long story short, like I said, everybody got their own path, but just, you know, follow your road, and you might have friends that's doing different things and people making certain things look cooler than others. But guess what? You probably got people, the richest people probably didn't finish college. If you look at all the top richest people, they probably didn't finish college. So, I mean, don't let that be your confirmation on if you could make something of yourself in this world. Because it's really just a paper at the end of the day. You got to know how to apply yourself and make the best of situations that you yourself put in. But that's that on that. Let's wrap it up. Let's get into Sicko of the Week. Are we ready for that?
I didn't even tell y'all they didn't even let Shorty stay over your dorm. So I was paying all this bread to not even be able to, like, I had a girl at the time, and she wouldn't even yo, bro, she couldn't even sleep over. I had to shout out to my homies, RJ and well, it was Logan's dorm. That was Logan's first roommate. So his window was by like the hill. So they used to carry Shorty through the window, and that's how Shorty used to stay over my dorm and stuff like that. And then like the next semester, I couldn't stay over her dorm neither. So what we used to do is we used to stop the elevator, in the cafeteria. You know what? I'm not even gonna spill the secrets because MSV might try to stop it. Maybe a young buck want to get his nut off and I'm messing his shit up. Don't worry about it. Forget it.
He said,
That's
"Don't worry about it."
That's
Nigga,
it. That's it.
listen.
That's it. They was too
That's
strict.
what-
They was too strict. You paying all that bread and you can't even have a girl over. That's corny. I might as well
That's
pay for
what-
an apartment.
Yeah, that's one thing I'll give to Penn State. Shout out to co-op living because
I mean,
that was great.
my shit was townhouses, and my nigga, it would be my crib, and then it was like the townhouses. It like a fucking ranch somewhere.
Mhm. That's
So-
real college shit. That's how it be like.
So
Either like the dorms are co-ed, or you could like get like
Mhm.
campus housing. Like I bet you those townhouses were like campus.
They
housing.
have
Yeah,
all the
that's-
options for me because like my first year, it was like the way how my college was set up, like my campus. I went to a side campus. I didn't go to the main campus at Penn State.
Mhm.
But even the main campus is the same setup. Like your first year, you usually get put into. It's like they have these different buildings called Southwest, North, whatever. So
Yeah.
the first building, it's like you living in a project. So it's mad of y'all. There's no separate bathrooms. Like the bathroom is like I think like 6 showers in there. There's like mad stalls. It's like you live in like it's like almost like it's like you really living in the PJs. You get what I'm saying? But then
Yeah.
my second year, that's when I got the townhouse and I was living like how Thomas was speaking. So
bro, look at this shit. Like this is how I was living.
yeah, you was living good.
Nigga, right next door was females.
Mhm.
That's fire.
So
Yeah.
Look
nigga,
at like he
we had-
living in the suburbs in
in
Patterson, New Jersey.
right? Like, bro, like my shit was lit. So like the way my whole crib was set up, bro. If it was a female that lived next door, yo, come through.
Mhm.
It wasn't
Yeah.
like that MSV, man. You had to sign in and sign out. You had to sign in and sign out by a certain time. If you had the shorty over after like 10 o'clock, she had to leave. So we had to like sneak them in. This is for freshman year, and then sophomore year you had to like write a pass to let people stay over, and then it was like 3 times a week that max that you could have them stay over.
See, with
Listen, I'm not doing none of that.
my
It's
school,
trash. That's what I'm saying.
say,
Hey, fellas, I'm about to tuck myself into bed with all this goddamn college talk.
Oh damn! I'm making you tired, Vincent. Sleepy.
he said, "Hey, nigga, I ain't go there. I took my visits."
Sleepy V.
I want to hear about this shit all day. Next, let's go.
All right, so let's get into sicko of the week, man. Let's do it.
It's Vince after that motherfucker. Nah, I'm just like-
All right,
It
what's
can be me.
who's y'all sicko of
Cool
the
with
week?
that.
Who's y'all sicko of the week? I got mine.
I ain't got one.
We
All
found-
right.
Say y'all first, cause I could like want to co-sign it and just drop my shit. I don't know.
All right, so sicko of the week for me is going to none other than Joey Chester. Who's Joey Chester? I'll tell you who. Joey Chester is
What the fuck is that?
the 13-time Glizzy Gobbler champ. If
Joey
anybody-
Chestnut, that's his name.
Yeah, Joey Chestnut. If anybody's in tune with Coney Island Nathan's, shout out to y'all. The hot dog contest that they have every year.
You gotta
The
relax.
13-time
Glizzy,
winner.
man.
And not only, yes, I've seen the video. Not only is he the 13-time winner, he also broke his own record and had 75 glizzies this year. So shout out to you, my man Joey. You are sicko of the week.
you are the Glizzy Gobbler.
Yeah.
I agree with you on that. That's a disgusting award to have.
That's nasty record.
The Glizzy champ? Nah,
Yeah,
that's-
I'm gonna have to co-sign that one too.
Shout out to the Glizzy champ.
Here, you got to pull him up. You got to pull him up, Ty.
Oh, hold on.
He
You
said
gotta
the Glizzy Gobbler. Oh, since we pulling shit up. Damn, where I put my phone?
You said, "Well, put my phone." Yo, Joe, you left your name Joseph Guerrero the whole time?
Well, you're gonna have to take that out. Niggas are gonna be searching me on Facebook. Where's this nigga at?
Who this nigga? The Glizzy Gobbler.
I forgot that much shit. I meant to change that shit from the beginning and I forgot.
Said fuck with that dog like Vic.
Oh, there we go. Here you go, ladies and gentlemen. Let me dim it down for y'all so y'all can see clearly. This is the Glizzy, the young Glizzy Gobbler in his natural habitat. Down in Glizzy's.
Down in Glizzy's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get him out of here.
Glizzy man, Glizzy man, Glizzy man.
He fisting it. Nasty, man.
So so shout out to Joey Chestnut for being our sicko of the week, for breaking his own record, and for being a 13-time Glizzy Goblin champ.
That nigga don't know what a burger is.
Yeah.
Burger.
Glizzy.
Lizzie God.
I want to shout out to Beyonce, the leader of Destiny's Child.
Yo, this is the shit. Yo, I swear to God, I'm gonna give you niggas.
He put you on your V-Day. Happy birthday, my brother. I love you, man.
Love you too, man. I love y'all too, man.
It's all love. It's all love. Oh.
It says my V Day, so they pick my Beyonce
Yeah.
V Day album cover.
That's only
That's
right.
hilarious.
It's only right, man.
So, I appreciate y'all, man.
We go.
Yeah, man. I hope you enjoy your day tomorrow, just in case we don't.
Tomorrow,
He
nigga,
about to go now, nigga.
about to leave now.
Yeah.
We're not gonna hear from him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not hearing from you, so listen, enjoy your day. Enjoy your days, because you're just like my auntie. Y'all celebrate the whole week. So
Yo, I'm not celebrating the whole week.
So enjoy your birthday weekend and week, and live it up, brother. You know what I
I'm
mean?
gonna try to, man.
He
You know,
partying for the rest of the month.
it
Let's
really,
get this
yo,
week,
joints
yo.
really do that. Joints really do that. We might have to get into that another time. But anyway, this is Ty Visionary, aka the Silent Assassin, aka Moscato Ty. Thank you for tuning in to the Press God podcast. I'm passing it.
It's your boy Tory Tiller, aka the Great Value Tory Lanes. Once again, holla at us.
The Mind State, your neighborhood sneakerhead, birthday boy.
V Long.
Hey.
Hey, man, appreciate y'all, man. Y'all my brothers. I fucks with y'all. Y'all already know. When this whole Corona shit is over, we really gonna celebrate it the right way.
Oh, we're gonna turn up.
Facts,
We're gonna
facts,
turn up
facts.
correctly.
Right.
Yeah.
Your boy Joe Diesel, not a schmo. You already know. Broadway Joe, Praise Joe.
Joe
Just
Anthony.
know Joe. Not Joe Anthony, because that nigga only got 1 point per game. Fuck out of here. Average at least 5.
Woo Ranger. Woo Ranger.
Mike Vader.
Oh,
Shout out to
man.
Vince, man. Hope you have a great birthday
I
weekend.
appreciate you, my brother. You already know.
Please check out the pod, man. Enjoy the pod. I think we're pretty funny guys. If not,
Yeah, man.
fuck yourselves.
Tune in, subscribe, listen, watch, all of that shit, man. Y'all all got phones, so
At Press
Give me a
God's
chance.
Podcast.
at Press
Follow
God
us
Podcast, you know what I mean?
on Twitter and IG.
The PGP.
Holla at us, man. We dope.
Peace.
Fuck
Later.
niggas. Y'all know how I feel.
I'm dead.
I say this every end of the podcast. I love niggas, but fuck these niggas.